mic is okay. She off your mic.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Can in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This man not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh.
Hello there. So good morning to you. Good afternoon to you. And of course, good evening to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun. La. And happy Thanksgiving to all of you, my viewers, presently from America. Happy Thanksgiving. It is, yeah? Happy holiday.
Maiyegun diary Politico. Maiyegun diary Godfatherism.
So tonight we are going to talk about politics. What is happening out there? And then how much of this do you know in detail? And where are you in all of this? So tonight, as you are joining us, please share the broadcast, okay? Invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that Maiyegun today, because the man that bought Tinubu's presidential form is now leading the charge against him because of the Muslim tickets. But the Muslims have also responded. They said, Meluni, how much you be on a body where you not carry say you be Christian, oh yeah, will go to the field. The showdown something we predicted a while back. Exactly. The income, I mean, the level of I don't careism of Tinubu and APC choosing Muslim tickets just for the daring sake. So that is going to be our rider tonight. Others are part of it, including the rebooter from the same camp that rejected Tinubu. Share the broadcast.
And yes, Lórí YouTube. And yes, Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. And yes, Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. And yes,
And my dear Biafran brothers and sisters, I have been trying to find what the meaning of this title. So I'm going to say it. I hope I say it right. And you're going to tell me the meaning in the comment section. And I'll tell you why. So what is the meaning of DK Diora? DK Diora Uma 1. What does that mean? Please tell me in the comments. That's it. And then you are welcome to this segment, this broadcaster tonight, to the Temple of Truth. The Babachir Maiyegun General is here, sitting on the throne of the temple. Now you can sit back, relax, and possibly contribute as much as you would love. At some point, I'm going to open the line where we can actually have a chat one-on-one. However, I'm going to open the chat with this Babachir Lawal, ladies and gentlemen.
To me, because we're an APC, what we should be. If APC of its own volition decides to produce a bad candidate, a bad combination, if APC as a political party decides to discriminate against my person and my religion, I have no business saying that I cannot criticize. It's my duty to criticize within the party. So it's my duty as an APC member to say that APC does the right thing. If APC decides not to do the right thing, it's my duty to continue to tell them that they are doing the wrong thing and they should mend their ways. But APC, it appears, is capable of mending its anti-Christian stance. That's it. It has been a story since the formation of APC. This argument has been going on. We Christians have been crying that they are not including us in the party structure. Because of it, we have been unable to convince our followers to be diehard members of APC. Anywhere we go, they cry. APC is excluding Christians. APC is excluding Christians. When we tell them, they don't hear. So what apology do I have to remain and continue to justify evil?
Mr. Babachir Lawal,
who just sidelined here.
Mr. Babachir Lawal, you've endorsed Obi Dati, but one person that...
That's the Babachir Lawal. Let me give you the background of Babachir Lawal, okay? You see that man, was the number one appointment. Or put it this way. It was one of the 3 first appointments made by Buhari. In fact, he was your former secretary to the government of Nigeria, SGF, for 7 straight months before Buhari finally sluggishly appointed the Akudayas that became his ministers. Babachir Lawal, your former president, what did they call him again? Abba Kyari. You remember Abba Kyari? That was the second appointment. Now you see this Babachir Lawal, they just gave him, or he gave himself, the key, the first master key to unlock the wealth that many of them have dreamt about. How? As the secretary to the government of Nigeria, his office was given the task of rebuilding the northeast of Nigeria, destroyed by Boko Haram. Over 400 billion naira was put under him to build, to rebuild, to this and to resettle, and the rest of that. Within 2-3 months, this man has already stolen over 4 billion naira in bogus, dubious contracts, including using over 400 million naira to cut the grass around the IDP camp. IDP means internally displaced people, but that is a fancy word for refugee camp. There are Nigerians who have become refugees. These guys campaign, they use them to campaign. In fact, these refugees, victims of Boko Haram terrorism, they were able to deliver millions of votes to bring this APC Egbekegbe in. Now, under that Babachir Lawal, 400 million naira to cut the grass around the empty school that these people were housed. No electricity, no bed, no nothing. Many of them have ended up begging on the streets. Now, when the APC, Egbekegbe change they voted for came in, they started robbing them from the word go. And that's the man who kickstarted it. His own company, company of his own children, were being awarded tens of billions of naira contracts that they didn't have any plan of carrying out. And Saraki exposed him, if you remember. And it was Pastor Ruga that sacked him because Boko Haram was like a vegetable here in London. Wahala Brewing, your de facto president, was also here with him. So Pastor Ruga sacked him. But somehow, they couldn't prosecute him. This day, I believe he's still standing trial for that fraud, but he's never going to go to jail. He's a leader in APC. Egbekegbe. And mind you, he was the guy who actually led the team and paid APC Egbekegbe 100 million naira and procured Tinubu's presidential form. Anyway, that relationship didn't last long because today it was the first to raise alarm that if all of you have an idea, if you have a single clue of what they have in stock for you, in fact, of why Shettima is with Tinubu on this their APC, Egbekegbe Muslim tickets, even you Muslims, you will be worried, you will be scared, whatever that means. Remember, it was once your secretary to the government of Nigeria, just like any of the rogues you have right now. And then it turned around, they said they're endorsing Obi. Listen.
Tendency that can create a level playing field for every citizen of Nigeria, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of religion, irrespective of culture. So with this in mind, we started evaluating the various candidates, spoke to our people and the tendencies within the Northern Christian community and indeed other non-Christian communities. After all said and done, majority of us, I must say it's majority of us felt that the best platform that presents all the things we desire in a country, that Nigeria is the one platform being provided by Peter Obi and Deti. One, first of all, there is this tendency that for equity's sake, the presidency should move to the south. And if in the south, an extension of the equity requirement mandates that it should go to the southeast, which since the new democracy came on board, they've never had the chance to produce a presidential candidate. And this is only fair, this is only just. The north has had its share, the southwest have had its share, and so we felt that the southeast should now produce the next presidential candidate. And of course, their ticket is quite balanced in the sense that for those who think that the northwest has a very large majority of block voters, it's only fair that they produce the vice president in this dispensation. So all said and done, we looked at a system that can bring harmony in our country, peaceful coexistence, security and peace. Again, we looked at the tendency of the ruling party and of course the PDP also. It appears that the same oligarchs have been running the country since independence. In my write-up, I did say that if you look at the APC, it looks like the children and grandchildren of those who used to run UPN and the ones running.
You know, that's so easy to say whenever you lose out of the either PDP or APC right now as an internally displaced politician who has contributed to the rot and destruction that we are talking about today in Nigeria. You can easily kind of hibernate. You can hibernate with Peter Obi. Right now, everybody's on board because is the one reigning right now everywhere you go and all that, online and offline. Whether that is going to transform to election or something, that's a different ball game. But when you look at people like Babachir Lawal, it was initially, from what I heard, though, including Dogara and the rest of them, they were initially talking to Atiku. Maybe Atiku didn't give them whatever they were asking. Some said Babachir Lawal positioned himself to be Tinubu's running mate. That's why he invested so much time, so much energy, so much all of that in it. And at the same time, an opportunity to redeem himself from this Mr. Grasscutter and all of that stuff. You know, they are all criminals anyway. So now they expect them to do the right thing. How do you expect criminals to do the right thing? So who is the mumu? Who be mumu? The people with the presentation and everything reeks of mumuism, or you that is feeding and eating their mumuism, and then you are actually following their mumuism. Who is the mumu? Now not be the mumu. So they try to redeem. When they can't do that, right? They find a place and begin to speak on behalf of the people, on behalf of my people, on behalf of my people. Do you get that now? They have no people. And you know that religion, tribe, and the rest of those are what these criminals always love, the card they love to play. These are the cards that are always kind of, in a way, it go shall touch your own emotional side. For those of you who actually, act more on emotion than, than logic. So they know what they can say to you that will make you feel like, okay, I forgive you. See, I forgive you. Is that what you think now? Yes, that's what I think now. I care about you. See, these people don't like you. You know, I was one of them, and you begin to believe them. That's some level of BS that somehow needed to be studied. But as expected, yeah, the Islamic North have responded. Dogara, which is part of the Northern Christian, blah, 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 many of them who have been so quiet, despite all these killings going on up north. When I say quiet, when they speak, they have always been very, very careful by exonerating Buhari and looking for who to blame, even whenever they want to talk about these atrocities. Have you not noticed? Now they will begin to talk, but even when they talk, they will never, ever finger Buhari in it. And that is where you will know that it is not about religion to these rogues. They may be pretending to be Christians to you, but they are criminals. They may be pretending to be Muslims to you, but they are what? They are criminals. All those things that make you feel like Allah said, God said, oh, now bullshit. These criminals and those who are telling you that they hear from God on their behalf, they are a bunch of, it's like a chain of criminals. And all of you believe in them. You be mumu. You be mumu. They call other people mumu. You didn't say you they wise. Any smart thing they tell you religion. Any smart thing they tell you religion. Why? Because you be mumu. You be mumu. You they call other people mumu. Where's that guy?
president. Nigeria president now photo. Everybody go snap photo with that. Say our president they snap photo with the Bishop of Archbishop of Canterbury. Hey, snap photo with the Rogers. Hey, snap photo with this one. Now president now photo on a vote. Your president is now a picture. Photo. Not be juju be that. Not be when our fathers die for a dollar and we they carve them, keep them for house, they pour libation. You lose na prayer and say, Mako Buhari boy, you lose Buhari prayer. Oro lose that. No ruler. Shitombo are bofu.
Anyway, the Christians themselves have already been so sort of traumatized or victimized, mostly under this Boko Haram's Nigeria, and we know why. We know what the terrorists want, and we know who are the victims of this terrorism and why as well. Whatever that is, they have endorsed Obi, and the Muslims have said that, how many do you think una be? So it's going to be like that, you know, because from tomorrow, you're going to see more and more reactions. But funny enough, the Babachir Lawal and his co-travelers, because of his own decision there, they have now parted with to say, no, we are not with him, expectedly. But it's all the religious and tribal card that eventually will lead you to one thing. Nobody wins. You don't win the system that way. Yeah. They call it divide and rule. Some of you actually don't have the full idea of the concept of that divide and rule. And many of them, they come in different parts and phases as well. This is one of them. All will end up in one thing. You will lose against Nigeria. Don't try to save Nigeria. Don't try. Because none of those who are telling you they want to actually mean it. Because they have no idea. They have no clue of what they are talking about. But let's go to Kwara. So I'm happy that somebody gave me the meaning of the one. Okay, I'll go check it again. I forgot. So they said the warrior loved by his people. Now that's the title given to Tinubu in Ebonyi. Let me go look at it again. What is it called again? Just a moment. I kind of type it down. So yeah, said Dike Diora Ma. Dike Diora Ma, which is the warrior loved by his people. And that is what will take us to Ebonyi, where they gave him that title. Last night, when Tinubu landed in Ebonyi, this clip came up.
For Ebonyi, we have somebody who is getting ready to take over. We are with you. We will cooperate with you. What he is doing is historical best, given the circumstances of our time. And a leader who has built other leaders is an accomplished leader.
That's
We thank him. And we are going to continue to enjoy him. May God Almighty bless all of you.
Amen. I mean, that was last night. They even gave him a title, right? And that title, which I called earlier, Dike Diorama. Dike Diorama. Now, this is him in his regalia. This time around, I haven't seen any Lagos Sabobaku, right? Abuse the Igbos, gaslight them, call them IPOB because they wanted to make them, you know what I'm talking about. I haven't seen them done that. Meanwhile, look at this.
So we are happy to call you in the same manner. If you said I have not Islamized my house, how can I Islamize Nigeria? I won't forget that. I've quoted it 5 times. So for the same interfaith, sir, and for what you believe, historically, 2 very touching, historical statements, brought together. And we are happy to have you as a 3rd factor to commission this dualized route and the ancillary routes, connected to this Bishop Nnachi Okoro, route. Your Excellency, you are invited.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. Tonight appeared a busy night. I thought so the dinner was not free. I enjoyed the pounded yam. But before I go to sleep, you are walking me to digestion. So don't worry if I request for another round. So what you explained?
You get that? Some said he was already sleepy because he was tired. Because during the day, let me show you what happened that we have here, okay? The first one, this guy who happened to be one of the Boko Haram spokesperson, who later became their enemy, that it probably won't be like enemy, so to say. You know him, Ndume, he met with Kolu. From there, they down took him into a place you can call the dinner you just mentioned earlier, this part. So, lasso. Anyway, there's this other part too. Our left here, it's an issue. But anyway, here is another one.
I become
Very beautiful, yeah, colorful. Yeah, we heard that Umahi actually did so much, infrastructural masterpieces there, I believe, anyway. But that's not just all what happened. We just, okay, Maiyegun, okay, what's all this? What happened there? You probably want to know what happened there, exactly, Abby. Nothing much, other than Kalu dropped another banger. As usual, I mean, he will never run out of them. First, they put him in a truck, right, to go and meet the people of Ebonyi, to tell them his program, something like this. Then he did speak. He was telling them about his program, his all those stuffs, right? But the moment is off the script, where he has to say something himself, he decided to speak about electricity generation, distribution, and then downpaid for roasted corn. I've been trying to figure that out all night. And I mean, all day, by the way. So I hope you'll be able to tell me what this simply means. Tinubu speaking to the people of Ebonyi.
They spent more than $60 billion. They forget that transmission line is a super highway for generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn for that electricity.
Eh? Did you understand that? Do you? Like, electricity transmission power line is a super highway. They cannot even make a down payment for roasted corn. No, I didn't get that. This is where by tomorrow, you will begin to see the what do they call it? Batty lecturer. The Batty lecturers are the new ones, the new recruits on social media, who are always the annual for interpreters for whatever Tinubu say that you don't understand. Let's take that again. Maybe I am just so dumb. I don't understand anything, okay? Maybe you can help me with this sentence, right?
More than $60 billion. They forget that transmission line is a super highway for generated electricity and power. They could not even make a down payment for a roasted corn for that electricity.
Now, normally you would be asking me, Maiyegun, you should verify if this is not a voiceover. I'm like, how could you do a voice over a live broadcast? There are people cut out just few seconds after he dropped it, a banger. Some people even recorded it on their phones like that when he was talking, like, hey, did I hear him right? Let's say roasted corn, transmission line, super highway. Okay, it makes sense, right? If you say transmission line, yeah, transmission lines, they are like super highway for generated electricity. Do you get that now? That makes sense, right? If you say, okay, where, you know, all this power line, they're like expressway, true. Once they put power on it, it just move it from one place to wherever it's going. Super highway, no share you get. Now on the what do you call, on the core, what have you on the line, you can begin to tap from base junction to junction, town to town. But what brought roasted corn, down payment for roasted corn for the transmission? You get that now? This is where the confusion is. And I am not willing to actually confuse myself that bad again. So I'll leave that to you. Like I said, everybody is feeling the brunt. Whether you want to admit or you don't want to admit, it is happening. I mean, they're happening, by the way. But let's stop over in Kwara, where Atiku was having his own field day. Let me see if I still have that. Here, 1 second. Ilorin, Kwara. And here is another one from there too. That was the arrival before the say Atiku or Nigeria, say Kwara or Nigeria and the rest of that, right? While they were all on stage, these two happened. Thank you. Eshe. But it's like I said, it's just from that part. Today, I have others where we can pick from the streets. Here is one of them talking about this Atiku looters as well.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. Abinda mutanen jami'ar APC suka mana a gidan mai, mun zo za mu raka bakin mu za su koma Abuja, suka zo suka samu motocin nan suna shan mai a gidan mai, suka sa adduna suka yi tafaffasa su, suka doddoki direbobin, suka jijji musu ciwo, suka kwashe kayayyakin su gaba ɗaya dake cikin motar da jabukunan su da laptop din su da kudaden su duka sun kwace sun tafi da su. Wannan zalunci da me yayi kama, Allah ubangiji zai saka musu da alkhairi, Allah ya saka musu. Wannan alamu ne na nasara, insha Allah rabbi nasara za a yi. Dama ba a yin nasara sai an haɗu da jarraba iri-iri. Allah sauwaƙe, Allah ubangiji ya kawo sauki.
I don't know if it's just me. Every time I see Atiku and his team and all of that, now this guy, they come my mind.
We are fully prepared. As a state, we are fully prepared. Don't do meeting in your house. Come out now. Bring it out. Don't tell me about and do that campaign. Ethiopia. Only one man. That's why the problem was saying, when only he takes everything, that will be problem. But when you give to the different people, there will be. Thank you.
Now the guy will come my mind with that, because you see, as some of you are the supporters of the politicians tearing yourselves here and there, tearing yourselves up, right? On the streets, it is like no joy, as they will say.
No, we will settle down.
Make I tell you about this morning now where I come out. I still see this guy now. I get woman where they fry akara for that side. So he don't chop akara 100 naira. So the woman can't go lamp. Say must give him money. You understand? So I didn't get money, and he say hungry the worry, and I make chop the woman akara. So now me I come look. Now I come carry the money, come give the woman, say you make the woman live am. Okay, now we come here now. They as into the G's. We're talking about politics now. He's saying in the APC. He's saying the APC in B. So, and another APC, they rule. You know, fee buy akara for himself. So now I say, may give me my money. No, I say, may just give me my money.
No, that's sorry.
No,
so now
no, give me my money. Now, tell me,
no, you pay.
So you don't talk to them.
Why you pay? You pay. No, keep
why you not get money for paper that I will chop?
You show my akara, no, the APC don't get money to pay akara.
May give me my own money.
Okay, give me
my money. May go ask the APC, may give me my money, may come pay.
He know the candidate, the aspirant.
You say yes, he say go. He say na the party go vote.
Why you are sitting like this? You don't get money and you vote APC. Why would they do somebody else?
No, man.
No, like, be careful.
No, wait. No, listen, let me tell something. No, if anybody won't help, I may help and pay the money. No, I'm making my money.
No,
You move
Hey, see, I don't
No, man, give me my money. Man, give me my money. No, man, you know even go. Nobody wants to go. Man, they wait them.
Don't worry, I can wait.
Give me the money.
I'll beg. I will pay the money. I beg. We will help you pay. The man, they have to put now.
I said, get the cap.
No, man, no, take the money. Man, you give me. You say you go give me the money back. If I leave, you go give me the money.
No. The man, you give me the cap.
No.
You don't need the cap.
You don't need the cap. How many they worry you?
You got the cap. You got the cap for labor.
If you know, say, I will collect my money or me and all the money.
See, okay?
You go pay him money, oh. Just like Larry will say. Our Larry would love to remind us daru, which is true. You remember this guy? That is a Tukor Mamu. That is Sheikh Osama bin Gumi's right-hand man. The man declared wanted by the Nigerian Daura Secret Service, DSS. This man is the negotiator between the terrorist Boko Haram that kidnapped the Kaduna Abuja passengers in March 2022. Is the negotiator. He is the publisher of Herald newspaper from Kaduna also. This guy is accused of in fact, monetizing the kidnapping. You see, when the terrorists, according to them, they said when they attacked the Abuja Kaduna train in March, their intention was to take some people hostage and use them as bargaining chip to release their jailed, leaders that many of us didn't even know about until recently. Now, when the terrorists kidnapped the people the passengers along Kaduna, Abuja, when they kidnapped the passengers, you know what happened? They made their demand known through this guy. And they said, this man told them that the people will not take them serious if they don't add money to it. So the terrorists now said they don't care about the money. What matters most is for leaders to be released. That's what they care about. So what this guy now did was that he became the negotiator between the terrorists and the families of the Abuja Kaduna train, right? He began to, represent me, be the middleman between them. Now he will be the one to tell the family. The terrorists say you should pay 200 million naira. You should pay 50 million naira. In this process, they said his action contributed to the extended time that the victim spent in the captivity of the Boko Haram because of this guy. Now, that's what they told us. That is what they told the Interpol. Then this guy somehow decided to escape from Nigeria. According to DSS, the guy said he was only traveling to Saudi Arabia for Hajj. Now, the whole thing happened so fast. He got arrested, brought to Nigeria, and he was locked up in their Daura Secret Service cell, DSS cell. Then the next thing they said, they are charging him for terrorism, aiding and abetting terrorism. And in the charges, they listed all I just told you now. They found money in his house. They found other things that are so implicating, according to them, show that he has profited from the tragedy of this Abuja Kaduna train passengers. Sure you get. But ladies and gentlemen, they have decided to let him go. This afternoon, Daura Secret Service have withdrawn all charges against him. They have decided, this is not like a court judgment. They said we are not doing again. Sure you get. We are not doing again. All charges dropped. Go and read Conflicts for Jihadi. Go and read Conflicts for Jihadi. You will understand that when they say you are in bondage of this terrorist, you probably will be saying in the name of Jesus, blood of Jesus, as Nigeria exists, you are in the bondage of this terrorist. Trust me. Because as it is, you have terrorists in government in Nigeria. They have the power to decide and say what is crime, what is a crime, and what is not a crime. Who is a criminal and who is not a criminal, right before your own very eyes. They are pardoning terrorists. They are pardoning their sponsor. They are giving free pass to all those who have connections to all manner of terrorism, including economic sabotage. And you are watching them right before your eyes. You don't even know what to do. You don't even know what to say. You don't even know where to go, because we are talking about Nigeria. Now, that guy, they've dropped all of that. There's no case against him anymore. If any media house say anything, the guy can sue you, because the DSS have now said, no, we don't have anything. Do you know all that happened within that time? Between March and September 2022, innocent people came under attack in March, and they were kidnapped. In Nigeria, they are not just 1, 2, 3. We are talking about 167 passengers. They killed about 8 or 9 people. Some of you have even forgotten. You have forgotten them. Some of you have forgotten. But I know you will never forget that that doctor, that young doctor that got shot and tweeted and said, "I have been shot. Pray for me." She didn't even say, "Help me." She didn't even say anything, right? She said, I have been shot. I'm on the I'm on the Abuja Kaduna train. I have been shot. Please pray for me. You see, this Olori Bruku APC, Egbekegbe members, they just unleash vile hate on her. Do you know why? Because she was Igbo. Her name is what they needed to see. Once they saw her name, they quickly said, and instead of even like the fear enough to be like, are you serious? Are you okay? Can you know what I mean? They just attacked her from left, right, and center. You will die. Are you dead? Are you dead yet? You should be dead by now. Who will ever get shot and will be tweeting? Hey, look at these people who wanted to spoil Buhari. They wanted to spoil Buhari name. They are enemy of Nigeria. The lady died. She died hours later. She was the best and the most kind of, highly known victim, the first set of victims that died. But others, they ended up in that den. And you know what happened after? Over 1 billion, over 1.4 billion naira exchange hands for the release of those who were released. Do you know that? Families, people were selling their properties, they were selling their homes, they were selling their land, they were selling what they could sell. People were becoming wretched because they had to pay ransom to these terrorists. Do you understand? Justice they will never see because it is Nigeria. Trust me. Now, the person who was like their best guy ended up being a culprit. Something that we have also said many times, that if these guys were really serious fighting terrorism to curb this insecurity in Nigeria, it is not hard to tell those who are the beneficiaries of this, who are the sponsor of this. If you uproot the sponsor, all these branches of terrorism would disappear. But where would they get the power from to control you if they lose the power of terrorism over you? Sheikh Osman Gumi knows all the location of the leaders of Fulani terrorists up north. He knows all the location of the Fulani terrorist leaders in the southern Nigeria. This guy traveled down to southern Nigeria, traveled down to Yoruba land, and he went to a place in Oyo State. After meeting with all their terrorists, whatever in the forest, he came publicly and said, Nigeria can never divide. The Fulanis have come here to say a sort of a provoking video that nobody questioned. They know the locations of all these terrorists and their leaders and where they are. But Nigerian security will never know them. How dumb and how kind of dubious that is. How dumb it is for so many people to think. Sheikh Gumi and his entourage, including this guy, they know the location of all these terrorists. And whenever they are going there, they have publicly told us that they received enough support. I'm talking about logistics from the same government of Nigeria that provides security, soldiers, DSS, police, and so many, including vehicles and money that Gumi is traveling about with. But the Nigerian government, Nigerian DSS, Nigerian security forces, they have no idea where these terrorists are. Do you get what I mean now? So if you hold guys like that, if you really want to end it, but there's no there's no plan that they want to end it. So this guy is a free guy now, and they're going to do a Thanksgiving because it is Nigeria. Anyway, I just thought I should kind of touch that before we call it a night. So I'm going to open the line. Okay, but I'm going to go and make myself another cup of tea. So we have just an hour more just to have a chat before we go to bed. If you are still up for it, you can stay back. And if you're not, I'll see you some other time. Okay, I will be back. Baba we know well. They shouting me look on. Anyway, if I'm still taking the course, by the way, okay, hang on. There is this story I'm going to share with you from tomorrow. Now, this is going to be the first time I am going to ask for your help in a different way. There is this lady who managed to escape from a serious abusive relationship. They have a kid. I mean, they have their kids together, and now we are having a problem of power play. So what happened after their troublesome marriage? They have 2 children together who happen to be twins. So the story behind that and then the abuses that the children suffered, according to their mother, made her to take them away to safety. Now, taking them away to safety, right, has now made the father, who happened to be a very, very connected person, as I've been told, powerful, the woman said, and connected, as he has a judge in Lagos. So in his pocket, who happened to be his family member. Now, here is where I think we should have interest, or where our own interest should come in, because it is so big, okay? The problem between this man or this couple is that the man is accusing the woman of taking their children without his consent, which is already challenging in court. The woman is defending that the children have been abandoned and been abused. And being their mother, she's not going to look away because she got a divorce from their dad. But the woman is no longer in Nigeria. Now, that really angered the husband. You know what happened? Before they met or before they married, this woman in question, this woman we're talking about, had a son, had a son just before he met this man. Now, that son happened to be a grown-up, adult. Because of what is going on between them, that is already involved the police, the court, and the rest, this man has decided to use the typical power play of Nigeria. They've arrested this woman's son. Now, arresting the son for any crime that you want to accuse him of, right, should at least come with a warrant that says he's been accused of this, but that's not it. So they kidnapped him and they started torturing him, asking him to tell them where his mom is keeping the twins. To me, that is illegal. You know what I mean? Like, couples are fighting and the custody of their children is a case, yeah? And they are already in court on that. Then the supposed stepson to this man is arrested for kidnapping without any court paper or anything that says is, but the typical Nigerian thing. So tomorrow, I am going to bring this woman onto Maiyegun's diary Politico to tell her story. And then she's going to name names. Because before now, when they contacted me, I decided to talk to one or two people back in Nigeria. The people I believe understands their system and can talk to people and just say, if this guy has committed any crime, according to you, the police, there's no point in you locking him up in a small house, torturing him for over 20 days now, asking him same question. Where did your mother keep the twins? Tell us where your mom kept the twins. And the woman is alive. She is not hiding. She said, if the court decide that the children should go back to their father, then she will return them back to their father. But the crime here is, why would you try to pin a crime that you are already challenging in court on somebody else because you have the power, or you think you can just do that? So tomorrow, I will ask this woman to come on in a part of our program tomorrow evening, by the way. So she will come on and she will tell her story. And I'm going to then call for your help. I don't know who and who is watching. I just know that I have people who watches this. So she's going to tell her story publicly, and she's going to name names. And I'm also going to make it an open thing that I am going to be looking for those who are ready to fight, who can, who don't give a damn. Whether you are a lawyer or whether you are, whatever you think you can do legally, by the way. I'm not talking about any force or violence. So I'm talking about legally. Sure, you get now. Just to make sure, not just to get this young man freed and released, but to make these people also pay. I'm going to be looking for any vibrant, you know what I mean? Like people who are never going to compromise. We just want to go beyond just getting this person or getting them to retract. But today, this evening, so I said within a week, I was trying to get in touch, trying to get to where they kept him or where they were keeping him or torturing him. And they have been avoiding me. I had a contact that has been trailing and tracing them and trying to reach out to them. The numbers of the police officers torturing him, I have their numbers. I have their names. I have their police, police employee number. I've been a force number. I have all the details I can get on them. So I decided to reach out to probably just ask them their own side of the story, that this is what I heard. Hear yours. And it doesn't make any sense to keep somebody in a small house and be torturing them for a crime they didn't commit. Do you understand that now? It is wrong, and somebody should go to jail for that or even lose their job. Do you get that now? So they have been avoiding me, and I've just told this woman who has been so So I told her, I said, we are going to go public. Yeah, we're going to go public. If there's anything, all this power or money misroad there, where it's in Nigeria, if there's something they actually fear most, it is themselves being in the media. And on this particular case, I am not trying to intervene in the couple's problems. Okay, what we are trying to find out and then fight for right now is that how could you, having charged your ex-wife to court that she is in possession of your two children, okay? And she kidnapped them. In fact, I've been told and I've been shown the video this man made against his ex-wife, right? Declaring her wanted. In fact, he even got a court judgment or a court order from his own uncle, who is a judge in Lagos, okay? The judge gave him this order that they should declare her wanted. Now, that's an established case between the couples, which is custody battle, Abi. Nigerian police, in their usual way, they have taken an innocent person simply because he is the son to a powerful man. Is a son to a woman who married a powerful man in Nigeria who can do anything. You know those who will say, do you know who I am? You know those kind of people in Nigeria. So when this woman tell her story tomorrow, I would expect some follow-up to follow. But I'm actually not really interested if there's a follow-up or not. I just want people who are ready to fight. You know what I mean? If you know you have the legal means, just talk to me, okay? Including the judge, all of you who sabi write petition to the right, petition to the right, whatever, the right institutions in Nigeria, right? There are people that you need to have their names. And from tomorrow evening, you are going to begin to hear about them. The full story, quite heartbreaking, by the way. However, when they now heard that we are going to go public tomorrow, yeah, the woman now contacted me and said, the police have now charged her son to court for kidnapping and armed robbery. So that it will now look like, no, he has a case. They are investigating him for a case. It's just that, Nigeria, how Nigerian police are, right? They can work anything on you, and they have the legal system that doesn't really care about you. Okay? So, but if we have the people who knows about this, we are going to name names. And because when they heard that, they said they don't, they've taken him to court today. Do you get that now? We don't care. Or the abracadabra, if they are watching me, if they have a chance of seeing my video, tonight, we are not many, okay? But tomorrow, because of this, I will be coming with a big sort of a big bang story. Then I will now bring her here to address the audience. They will take it on from there. I just thought I should let you know beforehand. Mind you, I don't see. I expected somebody to say that. Maiyegun, do you still believe in their institutions? I don't. But let me tell you something. Even as rotten as their system is, there are those who know the nitty-gritty of it. Yeah? That there are some lines you don't cross. Do you know that? If you are a judge in a court, we know their judges said they take bribes, they do things, as they say in Yoruba, yeah? That is, injustice. I don't know how to put that. But you know what I'm talking about. They said the justice is for the highest bidder, highest payer in Nigeria. I know. Or you see, if somebody decided to just flash on you and that person, in a way, is within that same system that you have no idea of. A judge that knows that is going to lose all his gratuity, lose his pension, loses this, loses that, if eventually is indicted and somebody picked it up. That's why I said I'm not looking for anybody who is just want to make media or whatever. No, I want people, group of people who can actually deal with these individuals one-on-one. Now, if the system now free them, we go shake them. You get what I mean? Like, when you realize that these people who have been feeling so powerful, I'm talking about very powerful, you don't understand. Somebody told me, they said, I am afraid, Maiyegun, they may come for you because this, my husband, believed that his father is Egbeji Ologunka. That's what she said. She said he believed that his father cooked him so well when he was, from childhood, that he would do anything and nothing will happen. And I love that. I'm from Ijebu. And I know about Ashegbe. Yes. When I was in Ijebu, we did do Ashegbe for people. But when we do Ashegbe, the Baba way they teach us Ashegbe in Ijebu, something that people pay a lot of money for. Ashegbe. The old man will say, Eton, deceit is what people love. There is no Ashegbe. Ashekpa money, you will meet it eventually. Because Ashegbe anywhere. So I like it when people brag about having money, connection, and they also have a jazz or voodoo. I love people like that. So that is why I asked her this evening. I said, the problem is this. Once we start, you see this, your big man, your big husband. At first, it's going to be like, I don't care. But by the time the old Bedu enter body very well, it will begin to mount pressure. I hope when that time comes, madam, You know, go say, Maiyegun, I no send you all this one. I no send all this one because I can activate people that can make his own life a hell as well. Right? All we need to do is to ask. And from tomorrow, if she doesn't change her mind, because I've had to deal with people that way before. If she doesn't change her mind, I am imploring you to please mind. Are you with me now? So from tomorrow, you will see the face of the man. You will get to know his name. You will know his family members. You will know the judge that he's been using to harass his ex-wife. You will know about the family that are harassing the children. They are young kids, so you won't see the picture of the children. They are like young kids, so to say. And legally, we shouldn't see their faces. Okay. However, I have seen their faces. They have been abused. According to how they have been abused, they have been sexually abused. A lot of things that I have details of, but I would rather, you know what I mean, have us speak on them. Hearing out tomorrow probably will help me convince you. Like somebody just said, whoever they are, whoever he is, if he happen to see me or hear about this, I am not interested in your fight with your wife. Now let court decide your marital, what do you call it? Custody battle. That's fine. Legally, you can do whatever you want with her. Legally. You get what I mean now? But trying to arrest somebody because you can't get to her and then punishing them and doing all of that, then you have something you would have something to say. Sadly, I was told that this man actually lives in the UK. I said, that's fine. So my friends in the UK, I'm also going to call on you when this program runs tomorrow, okay? When we run the program tomorrow, I'm going to give you his details here in the UK. You are going to help me to write. You're going to, if according to her, she said that is somebody into IT, probably a private contractor here and there. You are going to do a research on him for me, okay? And you are going to reach out to everyone you know around him, and you're going to write them. That's how much we're going to go. We won't be able to use money. We won't be able to use power, but we are going to bully the bully man who believe that bullying is actually a thing of right. In 2022, if you have problem with your wife and you are already in court, you have no right, okay, to arrest a son who happened to be your own stepson and begin to torture him without even taking him to any court or even any of your police station. The DPO of that Abuja police station, the Babachir in Abuja, SARS in Abuja, and the rest of you have all your names. But for now, I'm not telling the story. She will tell the story. All of us are going to hear the story. And we are all I'm going to open the line on the side. You are going to call in. If you are watching from the UK, you're going to tell us what you're going to be able to do for us once you have that detail. If you are in Nigeria, no, we're not going to carry placard. Placard is too much. You see this thing, you see this microphone, see this whole microphone, I don't think it cost me more than 60 pounds or 50 pounds for this microphone. Yeah. If you have your billions and you have been living large on your own ego, but just make sure that you are a Nigerian politician. Now, the only people where we say this microphone, no, they touch them right away. Sure you get. But if you are not one of them, we be politician where they want office. Even if you be one politician where they want office, this one, it will shake you. Do you understand? You see, this is my phone. It's loaded with all I need. But I'm not going to post them, just posting them sake. We are going to treat them one by one. You're going to know the whole story. And wherever you are, sir, all I'm asking is just release David. Let David go and go and face your wife, who is not denying that she has the kids. And you know why she's keeping them as well. Whatever you conclude on, keep it in that court. That's the legal way to do it. But if you are living in the UK, as I have been told, or you have a business in the UK, as I have been told, you better probably be prepared. And as for myself, it is the same thing. Okay, I am going to be prepared for you if you get to see my face, or if you ended up having to hear this later. The only thing I'm asking for is very simple. Just one simple request. Release that guy, release David. And whatever you can do, you can even write the Irish government and report your wife to them and tell them that she took your children. They will know what to do legally if they have to bring her back to Nigeria for you. But arresting or kidnapping somebody, torturing them because you can't get to the person you really want to get to, that makes you a criminal. I don't care who you know. I don't care how much you get. I don't care who you are. So tomorrow, we'll start the story. Sorry, guys, I should have added that to my convo earlier, but Mekuna no let me down. No. You know, when I make my personal plead, when I make personal request, what people say is that Maiyegun, ask, and it shall be given. Knock, and the door shall open. The door to our heart, Maiyegun. Now I'm asking you, first, hear this story. I am convinced that somebody, somewhere, is misusing or abusing whatever privilege or power they enjoy or they have. Maybe power of money, power of connection, or whatever power they have. They are misusing and they know they are wrong. They know what they are doing is wrong. They just have nobody to challenge them because they believe that nobody could. And when you hear that story tomorrow, I want you to connect your heart to that story. I want you to be interested. Even when you know you can't do much, I want you to be interested. You being interested will give life to it. Okay? And I want them to feel it. Which means I'm asking you watching me right now. I love this, Maiyegun. I'm going to do something. Yes, you have to do something. Here in the UK, back there in Nigeria, we don't have money. We don't have connection. We don't know any judge. We don't know any DPO or police IG or anybody from anywhere. Are you with me? We don't. But guess what? We have ourselves. We have our voice. And we can make those who believe that they are untouchable actually feel a little bit of a pang. That's exactly what I'm going to expect of you. And please don't let me down. Don't let me down. Because that's what I told her. We will not let her down if our story click. And I'm saying this to you now, that our story clicks. Our story is true. For the past 11 days since I have heard this, these guys have been avoiding me. They have been avoiding in a way that I've never seen before. The moment I mentioned David, they just switch it. I even sent somebody a proxy that looked like somebody they could talk to, or even tell him what was happening. Yet they continue to block him out as well. Now we are going public. I haven't mentioned names. They still have about a few hours to correct this. Are you with me? So please, as you go to bed tonight, remember, I have just one request and one one plea. Somebody is feeling so powerful, untouchable. And as we speak, he is taking out his anger, his ego on an innocent person because of his connection to his ex-wife. That is unacceptable. That should never be allowed. And that should attract your anger, even though it's not your story. And I know some of you are suffering the same thing right now in silence. The thing is this: you are free to share this in public. You are free. And even if you think these guys are impossible, you'll be surprised at the kind of help and support you can get from people who have been victims in the past and how they fought it. They are on social media, they watch Maiyegun as well. So share your story and do not, by any means, protect an abuser. Okay? And when I say an abuser, we all know what is an extreme abusive relationship. To the point that if you don't, you may die in that. I know I talk politics all the time. I also care about so many of you. I care about you. I wish I could, in a way, make you understand that or believe that I do care. And since I heard this story, I've been a man with some women in my life, and I don't think I've had a history of abusive or anything and at all. Yeah, couples fight, couples fight, talk and all that. But when you begin to bully your partner, you begin to abuse them just because you have so much advantage over them, or you are in a way a little bit above them, as some people love to feel. This kind of psychological and physical abuses are not anything that anybody should endure for any reason, okay? Don't give a damn about what public says. The public will say what they will say anyway. Even if you die in there, they will still say you die being abused by an abusive man that you claim to love. Get what I mean? But if you have a chance of approaching court for anything at all, separation and the rest of that, stick to that. It's safer. So this woman wants to tell a story, not the story of their relationship or abuses or whatever. No, not think so much about her. Just a story of the abuse of power. What led to this? And I found out that it's a true story. In fact, okay, I'll wait till tomorrow just to make it make sense. I want to take calls. I'm sorry. I've got about 2-3 people who have tried to call in. They just rang out. Now, I'm sorry. Now you can call in. Let me check the time. I actually thought I'm going to just do this for half an hour, take calls, but I just remember the story, and I'm not going to share you guys. I'm not going to, in a way, let me take this. Remember the story. I don't want to open too much. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Ahmed, how are you?
How are you?
Salam alaikum, Sonuda Eki, Abina Sonuda Ku. Which one you go pick?
Barka de.
Yaya, de Lafia Lao. Lafia
Kalau.
Mandala.
Yawa.
Anyway,
Well,
Ahmedo, tonight is just a night of refreshment and then sort of, okay? Nothing so boiling.
Yeah.
Until I just remember that story I have wanted to tell all of you. But I'm going to keep it till tomorrow. So how are you, Baba?
As I listen, I just think and say, why people can't be like this now, for God's sake.
Baba, na normal thing now. You say big man, Nigerian big men now. They say, if you don't see that son, arrest his father. The son will come out. Is that not the trend in Nigeria?
Can you imagine?
And that they are still doing that in 2022 is what actually baffles me. Baba, I have videos where, one thing, they were torturing this boy. They were recording him. They were sending the video to the mother. That if you don't do anything, he's going to die here. He's going to die here. Police.
That's an evidence. That's something to watch.
I have videos here.
They just lock their term. They don't know, say, you get sometimes if you want to prove big man. From there, you just post it. Well, my video táwọn share àwọn ti kó sí pápẹ́ bó ṣe wà yẹn. Pápẹ́ yẹn ó sì máa mú wọn mọ́lẹ̀ ni.
So no, see, I told the woman, I said, Madam, sure you get.
No.
I don't be human rights defender. But you see, this your story, is an injustice that we all know about. Okay?
And
any issue where you get with your husband, any issue where you get with Tam, go settle them, custody battle and all that. But you see, this man you are holding, that's illegal, and we need to fight that if we all agree.
Yeah. And now the same Nigeria, you go see some people will be say they go won't come out somehow because AB Udalara. Some people go say won't come out, same kind of person like that. They won't find something to pin the woman down, say, Shibon, no, you need to come back, you need to come. All this kind of rubbish talk now.
If I say this thing now, some of the people listening to us will have an idea of who I'm talking about, okay? Even though I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Right?
Just hold on, we go hear that.
I'll go hold on till tomorrow, okay? Because the guy don't go social media platform, right? To even blacklist this woman until some of them began to see like, this story no jello. They delete what they have posted on for him. That's to tell you that he told her, he said, I will fish you out. You know me. I am everywhere. Yeah. Nobody will believe you. Nobody will hear your story. I say, well, I believe you.
Some people are here to listen to her.
But I have people who will listen to you. So you tell your story. People will know if you are lying or you are keeping something behind. But I'm saying it beforehand, Baba. Seriously, eh?
If we hear the story, gbogbo bó bá ṣe relate ní Nàìjíríà, gbogbo pátá táwa bá máa sá.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìyẹn ń ṣe easy. Make we hear wetin dey stop. Make we know where we go coming from.
I'm looking forward to that.
You know, say
because anybody, one of the guys said, anybody to buy any to buy when you call lobby to buy lo ama ba mi nbe ni mo ni ko ti dodo Maiyegun ni.
You always sọ pé ológun oníkíní kò dá fún ẹ kò dá fóògùn tó ní ìwà títa ni. Ìwò ta ló fẹ́ sá. Àwa gan ọmọ Ògùn.
Bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn.
What are you saying? Ọmọ Ògùn, Ògùn state. Ibi tá a ti wá ọmọ Ògùn la wá.
Àwa tá a ṣe Ògùn títí tó fi orí wa sọ Ògùn state.
Àwa gan ṣe Ògùn. Kí lèèyàn ń sọ tó tán? Which kind life be that for sake?
Nah, the normal number.
Maiyegun, I see your hand, Maiyegun. May the good Lord bless you.
Amen. Oh, Ahmed. Which of the hands you saw?
Owó ni tọ́lá pò.
Àṣẹ o.
Okay. Báyìí làwọn máa lọ o.
Àṣẹ o, Ahmed.
And for those of you that think you can tell someone how to spend his money, you better make una get sense too. Because as you post as a social media economist.
You should make it, you should make it 2,000. A lot of people will benefit. You should make it for 5,000. A lot of people will benefit. You know that story.
Make I this waiting happen.
Oh yeah, tell me.
One guy, as he post that thing, one guy can say, you are supposed to do it. Only but she put sentence so that it will go round. Moko type your money or his money. Or I need your family money. Money. I know you have problem in your ticket, so let me just allow you and deal with your frustration. Another one come out now. Another one come out say the same thing. I tell her, I say, come. Which one you don't do? He tell me, send your account number. Money, I appreciate your good gesture. Listen now. I say, I appreciate your good gesture, but unfortunately, I don't get Nigeria bank account. I for send them. Na domicile, na dollar account I get. But if you wouldn't mind, you fit send your own account number so that me I go help you because I look like you go need my help. No look, say people for comment section go look you say, hey, really. You know that this guy,
Don't say it. He posted his account.
He posted his money. Look at this idiot. He was saying, I just tried it.
Even with that clap back, when you said, Benisha post account again for Nkokon. So he still posted his account.
He still posted this, Maiyegun. And when I just went and told him, he said, I don't get money to give
David man make I tell you what David they do for them, David don't He knows that most of the Agbadomites and some of this one Nigerians, suffered the majority one. Sure you get. Thank God for social media. Some of them don't take pictures when they look better a bit before Bukwari and
before Buhari
so they use that pictures to look like say then they all right. Some of them the clothes where they were able to buy 7-8 years ago. They are still managing them because they're like, okay, I can still show up. You know, David said, if you want to see majority of them who are so angry when they are commenting, like, Olori Bruku, you are mad. Even when you are saying it's not in any way abusive, right? Go and check them.
Yeah.
They are Agbadomites. So David will now say, Benny, give me your account. Maybe I'll give you something. So when they now give him his account, when they give him their account, David will now send 10 naira, 11 naira, or 3 naira to that account. He will now screenshot it and say, manage that one. Do you know that feeling, right? To just say, so you expect me to give you my money? You this madman. You are even talking about those with the highlights. Hang on now. There was a guy who came there.
Maiyegun, I tell you, say this guy, he still they talk, say, I just tried you. Can you come? Money, I know definitely you will come up with that, telling me you just tried you.
Try it.
Shamelessly, you went to my DM. I told him, I said, come to my DM and drop your account number. I will credit you. Sharply, he sent it to my account number. He came back to the comment, was that I have sent it. Let me try you. I see, as I screenshot and I come back, say, look at you. You see how shameless you are. You are telling me to send my own account.
No, they don't have shame.
To send you my. I asked you for money. Now just come on, ask question. I say you which one you don't share. You say me send your account. What do you think I need your trashing error? What do I want to use? How many years? Only a that we uncle alone go send account. No, Umahi ati me to make a few or joke to chiwiri. Don't of me came into 1,000 naira. You are tita legend chiwiri. Some people get proceeded, and I can't go look in picture, more picture from 2020. I can't say, Ebin Pale now. This guy is hungry now. Say, now this hungry, this Timba joke hotel. Say, me see. I
So
don't
you
enter
never see, Baba, wait, so you never see, you never see the typical Nigerian where you go, they say this one be like paddy of Shakpa for real. Like you go be like, so Baba, Nigeria hard though. If you want to listen,
they guy and Sapa, they don't get different. They guy and Sapa, they don't.
And this guy will be telling you, do you think you are do you think you are better than us here in Nigeria? Is it because you are living in America?
Come to America,
is it because you are living in London? Does that mean that you are better than? And you'll be like, you see, because
it's so easy. Come to America and come and do for the years that we have been here. Come here and come and do it.
But you know what?
So easy map for how long? Uruguay, na small kinini. You know how many people they abroad we don't get depressed. Aboli eburu.
Sure, you guys. You know what I figured out, Nipe. If you pay attention to Nigerians very well, this one, I want you to take your time before you give it a follow-up, okay? If you study Nigerians very well. I'll give example, like, if you say, Omo, I'm so tired. Now you talk about yourself, yeah? A typical Nigerian next to you will be like, Korea to me. I'm more tired than you. Like, hang on now, Ahmed. I say hang on before you go follow her up. Hang on. It's typical. That's still where I'm going. I'm still going somewhere. If you say, Baba, if you know what my eyes see when I grow up, I suffer, from nowhere. Your friend will just say, you know suffer now. If you see what he would then try to make it look like he suffered than you.
No.
Hang on, no, Ahmed. Problem the labor is Ahmed. Program. We can't do program together.
I didn't hear you, Dabaegu.
Okay, I didn't hear you. You go compose. You go first compose yourself. You don't go loud that much. The last one is this. The last one is this. Because of that, which means somebody close to you. Okay, just to let you know that anything where they go through, then they go through worse. Which is just to let you know that no matter what it is for you, okay, we they share them together. Now, if you now talk from abroad, those ones, all of us were there abroad, some of us get this empty buga as well. Sure, like all this buga. But normal. If you get small job where you they do and you get place where they stay abroad, your life don't set to be that until you now chase money or anything where you want chase later. Sure, you get now. They can't compare with you. Now, you know what they now feel like? There's something that Yoruba called Dabi Mosheda. So when they look at you and they look at themselves,
they think they beg them.
They look at you. They look at themselves. So the next thing is going to be like, is this one thing that is now special than us, Abi?
It's not
special. So you think say because I have nothing to brag with you anymore. Because I cannot say if you say, well, my life is balanced and all of that. It cannot say, oh, look at you. My life is better balanced than you. And you know that stuff. You can't. But he wants you to share in that misery, in that frustration, in that poverty,
and
in that oppression.
Maiyegun, there is something I don't really do on my Facebook bar. Like, make I take picture for maybe mo wa pẹ̀lú moto. Nobody know the kind car where me I dey drive.
Ahmedi, Ọlọ́run ló mọ iye èèyàn tó ń wo photo ẹ̀ máa gbọ́. Hang on, no. Do you know Ọlọ́run ló mọ iye èèyàn tó máa ń wo picture ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà labroad? You don't know them. Some of you don't even know them. When you upload, they sit back. Some people just look at you. Some will look at you and they will be smiling like, see how fresh it looks. This are broad. Some will look at you and be like, Kenny, Kana. Why is he smiling? Why is he smiling like somebody who won the lottery? Are they picking money down? And you don't know them all. You don't know them all. It is just that.
In Hausa, do you know what we call those people?
Tell us.
We call them Mahasada. Àwọn ní Ìlara ke Ìlara ni Yorùbá ń pè àbí?
Yes.
Ìlara. Mahasada. Those are the kind of people. Like, and even in Quran, they talk and person will be say, me hasada, person will get to nilara. Aye olida. Aye no olida.
No.
Maiyegun, you talked about something when we were talking about when they discovered oil in this Kolmani Kilorukwe.
In Bauchi Gombe.
And in Bauchi. And you picked out some points where I just sat down. I used to tell you this and say, Maiyegun, I just wonder, you never lived in the north. You never have any association. Maybe Kasha need some people from the north. Maybe you had association with them back then in your place.
Back in Odo.
Or maybe,
I know.
Yeah, but like inside the core north, as in every single time you touch the north, talking about some things, Malcolm, I imagine, come, this guy know they live. How he did. That is why you say anything where you go talk about. I don't need to say I won't go school tonight and check and say forget anything you talk. I just look at it.
Because they are relative, you can easily relate with them. Because and obviously even like feel like go on, Baba.
Every single thing you point out, as you talk about just the reason, the Baba, listen, Maiyegun, you know, live for not now. How come? But you know, God has given you this kind of brain to, you know, try to teach people. Maiyegun, you are a teacher. God has given you this gift to tell people, to explain better to people, to understand what is going wrong around them, and for them to be able to come to terms to understand how to tackle their problem.
Yes.
But you know, just like Nigeria has happened to so many brains, but unfortunately, some are coming out while some are still there, like they don't want to come out. They feel comfortable in that kind of way. Well, we go continue to tell them until they dig their brain surgery. But 2023, inshallah, I use that inshallah vibe. Inshallah, 2023, we go help us bust everything.
We are just 3 months away.
Everywhere, I'm understand.
My brother. God bless you. God bless you. Hamid, it's a pleasure talking to you today again.
Right,
thanks so much. Yeah, we did. Can you mute
Maiyegun General.
Yes, sir. How are you?
For Yankee, we do what's the call Thanksgiving.
Is that 10? Say that again. What did you say? I get.
Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving Day. That's what we're doing in the US.
Day. God bless you, Baba. I just said that clearly there. It's Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day everywhere.
Or Turkey.
Turkey just day everywhere. I mean, Turkey Day everywhere. Everywhere just the job. Yeah, Baba, we'll finish up.
I will be lucky next year when my own uncle will turn 60. I'll be in Houston, so maybe I'll be lucky enough to just enjoy the Thanksgiving.
No, you suppose the no commission go now. Election go down finish now.
But my Ebonyi is taking everybody to Yankee, so what's man go do now? But we can make it a round trip too.
Nobody,
you know,
everybody they wait. Everybody they wait for you. Everybody they wait for you.
I know that, Baba. Thanks so much.
Everybody they wait for you.
I've
Yankee make another life for you, man.
Like, maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to be around you guys and enjoy it and feel it. Yeah, Thanksgiving, you know.
You will definitely you will. But what could just look this election really come, man. I don't tire,
all this
man.
Madness come out first, and see how it's going to
be. Yeah, make it first come out. I don't know where they go anyways. I don't say you don't tune down small about the Yoruba nation for now. I know why you're doing that though. Like
so much porosity in the whole thing. And that's more reason why I also kind of reduce all what we are trying to do here as well, because it's getting to that stage that if we are not careful, right, we're going to be muddled up into so many messy stuffs, right, entangled in many of them. And that's one of the reasons why, Baba, that's one of the reasons why I don't even want to say all I know yet, because somehow,
I don't even want you to say all you know.
So that because I know that at the end of the day, we are at a desperate time where anyone can actually be blamed for why it didn't work out. So it's better we are careful how we try.
Why one didn't work out? When you say work out, what are you talking about?
No,
what didn't work out?
You know, they've made a declaration, and that has caused so much kind of rancor among them. What type of declaration it is? To some Yorubas right now watching me, Baba, there's already Yoruba nation. Do you know that? They believe that.
Of course.
So you get ahead. Now, there are others who believe that, no, this is not real. Sure you get. Now, these whole clashes behind the scene are creating some stuff that I want to talk about, but I just want to bid my time because a lot of things are going to come out in the next few days as well as we.
I truly support. I support you on that, brother.
So I don't want to, because my intention is not to rubbish anyone. My intention, right, is
no, I beg, before you continue, if your intention is to rubbish anybody, I'm going to rubbish anybody right now. We're not
clear. I'll tell you why I said that, sir. I'll tell you. It is what they have done that we eventually rubbish them. Sure you get. Because the point is that this is going to be about what action was taken by who, decision by who, what, all that stuff. I mean, when and wow. How did all this affect us in a way or another? So all this will be tabled. Like I said, I want to make sure that when I come out on it, let the people then judge whatever they want to say afterward. But yeah, if it's going to lead to
make I go straight. I don't believe anybody they even judge anything for Nigeria. I think say hunger and poverty and the fear of tomorrow don't make everybody lose their sense or senses, as the case might be. Because make I not lie for you, I'm a strong Yoruba boy. I get a lot of people waiting for APC. I get a lot of people waiting for PDP. We'll be correct people where I know. Correct people where I know. Correct people. But what would they discuss now? I don't get tired like, okay, maybe not because I did diaspora. Maybe I would don't act like this. Because you'll be so surprised. Like, my week I don't like for you. I don't want to talk this thing because some people go know me like, how any person with the normal will get his senses correct, you on the mental issues. Go talk to one vote for Tinubu. As an endoban normal, you on the mental issues. Thomas vote for Tinubu. Tinubu na correct person, I don't get problem with him like personally. But to become the president of the
like personal level.
No, I don't even get issues with him personally. But to be the president of Nigeria, with this, yeah, my life don't be involved. I feel talk to me to Japa, but I get family back home. I get everybody back home. Like, you won't really become president, and people go they fight for this guy. And they tell you which they talk right now. A lot of people go still coming to say, "I feel like you're not supposed to talk like that." But I go talk like that because I'm scared.
I know.
This guy is not, the balanced.
And elsewise,
forget
never going to be in charge. We should stop lying to ourselves with any kind of blackmail they might be giving.
No. We don't even lie. In Vice, don't talk him already. Say, I will be in charge of security. Waiting they talk. Say the job of the president, Nami go do him.
Yes.
Just imagine, God forbid, we will not pray death for anybody. Alaye die. Who could become president?
Shettima now, by law.
I should better. Okay, they don't see oil again. If I don't see oil now, make let us go now. Make everybody split now. If I don't get oil.
Exactly. So, the thing where they talk.
Start to talk now.
They said it's not
negotiable. It's not negotiable. But why they go even talk? So okay, we don't get oil now. Okay, so we'll not break up. We could just go a separate way. We could control our own resources.
Yes.
Even if it's not a variation now, let it be regional.
Autonomous region.
Let the regions control their resources.
Western Nigeria. Yes, let's start from there.
Let's start from there. Let's don't jump to the urban nation immediately. Let's start from regions. See what I will do now. Nobody to talk to the yeah.
Let
I'm
there
listening.
be options, okay? Nobody should tell us that it's non-negotiable. There are options.
That is even stupid. You can't tell me it's not negotiable. I marry wife. I don't want to do again. You say it's not negotiable. Are you mad? Okay, nobody me even marry the wife. Now my papa friend forced me to marry the person. I can't say I don't do it again. You say no, it's not negotiable. You must say that.
One piece. Our piece go day.
Yo, the repeats now. I hear one proverb today.
Yeah.
They say if you see soldier hands where they line up straight. You know, soldier hands they line up straight where they go. They say they want peace, but they say if you want trouble, throw your leg inside, make them scatter. You dey find trouble because they go enter your shokoto, they go enter your body, they go enter your nose, they go enter everywhere. Right now, when I don't fight for color money, everywhere they say they see oil, and they don't launch them. They don't launch their money, they don't launch everything. Make everybody they go their own separate way. Okay, no Yoruba nation, no Biafra for now, but could do regional. Let everybody control their resources. But I think they're still scared. Because if you look at what the hours, let's even forget hours. Let's just look at Jakonde. Less than 5 years. Less than 5 years. And now you guys have been here since 1999 till date. And I have my own friend that we grew up together, that we I think take them get sense, telling me this is the next person to be. Even my younger brother. I don't tell him, say, bro, I know they follow you argue again. But because I know say you they chop. But you they chop. Nobody say they chop from them, but even the media person, if they enter, I go see chop from them anyway.
Yeah.
So I understand you, but bro, no go to
on the right side anyway.
No, of course, you know, Maiyegun, even if you do Niger, you see that you're Jebu. If you decide to say, okay, I just want to relax more, okay, Maiyegun might just want to relax. Maiyegun, oh yeah, Maiyegun, come. Oh yeah, for Maiyegun, Kinekon, special senior assistant to the governor on media and Kinekon. And my phone salary buy. Normally, nothing they could do for you.
Now, if I'm ready to play ball with them, I have them as friends too.
To play the football.
That is why, Baba, that's why I kind of I've stopped worrying myself anymore because I'm not really worried. But it's kind of funny when people think when I speak or do anything, right? Attention, Longwa. I'm talking about people.
I
call names, all the people I call names, Baba, on one-on-one. They respect me a lot, like one-on-one. They respect me.
I hear you, Baba.
They respect me very, very much. That is why I think some of them just laugh with the name I call them because according to them, no matter what you call us, Maiyegun, these people, them be our own. So you can shout from today to tomorrow. If it tire you, Maiyegun, come and contest. And they know that it's not.
But they talk to me. If Nigeria scatter, it will affect you.
They know now. They know that I'm not going to be affected. I'm even talking about their leaders now. I'm not talking about their followers who are defending them. I'm talking about the leaders that I call names. Behind the scene, Baba. Behind the scene, one-on-one, they respect Maiyegun one-on-one. Because according to them,
no. Baba, I don't go lie for you. I don't follow some good. Nobody say they respect Maiyegun. They fear to Maiyegun. Make Maiyegun make you put their name for their mouth.
Yeah, so is it fear? I didn't want to use the word fear because there are people that sometimes when they jam me or come across me, they just are like, Maiyegun. Hi, Maiyegun.
Baba, Maiyegun, wale expo.
That's what they go talk now. She Maiyegun, I'm so quick. One-on-one by Maiyegun. Do you remember me? And I'll be like, no. But they always like so nice, so easy. They don't take care. You know what I mean? They just like like that look of Maiyegun General.
But I will tell you this because I know other people want to call him, but I'll tell you the truth. I don't think the politicians are really our problem. I'll tell you why. I think the followers are really the problem. You understand what I mean? Let me bring this example from the entertainment industry. You go see Whiskey, they do good. You go see Davido, they do good. You go see Bonner, they do good.
They are doing well.
Those boys go sit down together, drink together, do everything together. You go see some people who no get data, who no get $100 for account. They cost Davido. They made Davido one cost Whiskey. They make now waiting our Nigerians. They do. You see, poverty is a very bad thing.
It's terrible.
Maiyegun as the UK, so nobody say money dey your hand. But you know, say if you work, but you know, say if you work, you go pay your life.
Yes.
You go pay you go take your transport. You go do the little things. So anybody who really want to become anything, you don't care.
Abi?
Maiyegun, they tell you the boys where we grow up together. Boys will be correct boys for university, and that's why I go. We be correct boys. Now, if they discuss, you go they look say, but she normal or Shabi, you don't mad. Next week go tell me, Jaru, if you think say he's the come house now.
Exactly.
But to tell them, say, Bobo, are you telling me you know what you are doing? You're doing this for yourself, not for the country, not for your kids, just for yourself. Nobody will talk with that, but Tinubu is the best person to be the next president. Atiku is the person to be the next president. You see Obi for Ibadan. You see the crowd for Obi for Ibadan. About fear catch me. Now that place I can't look. I know they understand this in the game.
When I saw that crowd, Baba, no be fear catch me. Nah, deep thinking caught me, Baba. And I'll tell you, I was like, in Yoruba land, where we have Yoruba sons and daughters, we have no chance in this Nigeria to put ourselves together to gather that kind of crowd and talk to them about Yoruba nation without threat, intimidation, or arrest or anything. In our land, though, now what is the thing with that? More Ibadan. See Ibadan. Ibadan, where we should peacefully gather.
Now the capital now. Ibadan is capital now.
In Yoruba land, though, but look at us. Now when
you started this Maiyegun, they say you want chop money. They say Maiyegun want to chop money. They say don't. When you tell them, okay, I don't do again. You're not supposed to like that. What you not want? You know, like you don't chop money. He say no do again. He say no, you must do. With the local, you know, woman. With the local, you know.
I'll tell you one story before you go. I'll tell you one story on this program. On this platform, Baba, we were able to help this family. I'll keep the name out, okay? But some people may know.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep the name out.
Yeah.
Now, we first raised money for them, an amazing amount of money converted to Naira. It was good money. Then I took up their welfare. So once in a while, when I say once in a while, I'm talking about maybe by, what do you call it, every 2 months.
Bi-weekly?
Every month, yeah? So I'll reach out.
Bi-weekly or monthly.
Yeah, I'll reach out to them. Or courtesy of this platform, Maiyegun's Diary Politico. Now, there's this, our lady, Lady Liz, she's watching me right now. We have two Elizabeth on Maiyegun's Diary Politico, but one of them. Now, she took up that case like, I'm going to take this up. And for the past years, right, she has made that family a personal project. That every time she's planning for people, our own family in Nigeria, she will plan for them. Baba, I didn't know that this, our lady, she's watching me possibly right now. She sent me an email just a few days ago. And she said she took two people up on Maiyegun's Diary Politico to help. And the two of them disappointed her. I have never felt heartbroken before. Right? So she sent me an email and she said, Maiyegun, I just want to give you this update. I know I haven't written to you for a long time. But you see this family, I've done my this, I've done my that. I didn't know that somebody on Maiyegun's Diary Politico built a house for somebody we helped on this platform. And she never made a fuss about it.
Wow.
Oh, Maiyegun, she built a house for her. Do you know what? Do you know why she's disappointed? After all the hide and seek and hanky-panky, she was planning to build a 4-bedroom flat for them and gave them the money. But they built 3-bedroom flats. She was then being played and she felt used. I was like, on Maiyegun, somebody built a house for somebody. And I dare you. I don't want you, Baba. I just keep names out of it. Oh, they are watching me. Oh, no joke. Oh, why would I? Omo, what do I call me? Omo, Nisha. I swear. Lizzie, she's watching.
Oh my
me.
God.
She's so disappointed. She's so disappointed. She felt
she has to be. She has to be.
She felt used. So now, you know what she said? She said, Maiyegun, I don't know how you do it, oh. You tend to be able to handle a lot of people, handling people, helping people here and there. The backlashes, most of them are, in fact, unsatisfactory. Like they can affect your own mental health too, Maiyegun. Even though you are trying to be good to other people, all these things that are...
Maiyegun, they don't even affect your mental health. Well, you're just strong.
I'm just used to it.
You're just strong. They don't affect your mental health. You're just strong. You're just strong.
Yeah.
You're just strong. They don't affect your mental health.
So we are talking about this issue of people in Nigeria that you do a lot. And at the end of the day, you just feel like, why are you like this? Well, it's just
okay, make I come out on this one. Make I just tell you this one. I'll come out on this one. Yeah, they said that this lady with the US, she confused, say the mama say she won't go out. As she reach out, my Igbo, she can't go out. As she reach out, you know it's in the family talk.
What did they say?
They say this one where you carry all that money, buy ticket. You for just send the money now. You for just send the money. Just look at that. Someone trying to come back home, see the
from America for a
America back home
function, Abi. So travel down to.
No, even the mother was sick and she came back home and they were telling her like, yeah. And I think the sickness was getting serious and she was like, okay, let me just go in case anything happened, you know.
I want to see her.
The first way they tell them, they say, this one will just go come out.
Come all the way from America. You see how much money you spent on tickets.
Just spend the money now. Oh my God. Maiyegun General, man. You be Baba, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Make I give other people.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. God bless you, my brother.
Thanks, my night, for having this convo as well. Baba, stay safe, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice one, eh?
No wahala.
So I am going to say we should call it a night tonight, okay? But it seems that I have one caller, just one person on the line before I go.
Hello?
My caller. Hello, sir.
Yeah, this is Oluwaseun Adedoyin from Dallas, Texas.
Sir Adedoyin from Dallas, Texas. How are you tonight, sir?
Yeah, I'm good. The story that your caller just said is so pathetic, and I'm more than disappointed. And this is one of the reasons what is happening in that country has really affected our people mentally. Now, please, I want to beg you for one thing. I don't want to drag you in the mud or drag you into the mud or Wahala. You understand? You are also a Yoruba boy. Yes, I want you to do something for me. Now, you see the Yoruba agitation struggle, whatever that we are doing. Yes, there was this woman that just came along the line.
Okay.
I wouldn't want. Okay, let me just mention her name because I want to give you a job on her. Now, I know you are not really like this, that just investigative journalism, but you can still help me a little bit because I'm now concerned. Her name is Dupe Onitiri. This woman came from nowhere. I got everything. Blackmail Baba, blackmail everybody. Kept telling lies. And she came on here some days ago, said she had declared Yoruba nation. Nothing was a mess, and what we have been doing is all this.
So the mess we are talking about is also from someone like her too.
It's not that it's from someone like her. It's mainly from her. Now the challenge I have is that since this woman came, are you getting my point? She became divisive. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
Everything. In fact, she has now successfully, recruited so many ignorant youth, ignorant people to her side. There is nothing that you say now. The way this APC used to attack people online, they will just be attacking you. Shut up. If you don't believe the declaration, I think people mad. I will change your something. Somebody just came, she just said that she God is telling her something. Baba is easy. It's only her home that is good. Please, now, what I want you to help me do, the reason I'm telling you all this, I'm looking for someone or somebody that will help me work on that. I really want to know, I'm suspicious of that woman. Where is she working for? Because what can I mean, the woman you want to never everything, comfort everybody for. I say, where to even go now? So I'm very sure she's working for somebody. I'm such woman, you go back to Tinubu, there's something about that is fishy that I don't understand.
Okay.
Please, I don't know. I'm just saying this, and I wouldn't know which.
No, Alagbade Doyin, I get all the message you have said. Okay, now I'll tell you one thing.
Sir.
I'll tell you one thing, sir.
Okay.
I know myself. Sure, you get, sir. There's so much I know, but from what I know, all of this you call confusion that came from nowhere or what have you, sir, they are at the wit end of all the schemes. Now, this is when you are going to know those who genuinely want Yoruba sovereign nation. Sure, you get. So what I'm going to say to you, sir, is that you have, or should I say we have been a bit quiet for a while, and they have been running amok everywhere. Don't worry about anybody recruited on social media, okay? They will fizzle out. Once the lie dies, they will fizzle out, okay? That will never kill the spirit for the emancipation of the Yoruba people. But one thing is this, sir. I want you to exercise a bit more patience. And don't see this as a fight yet, because something is going to happen in the next few days. A lot is going to happen in the next few days. They are going to answer all your questions, okay? Now, once your questions are, your concerns are addressed, they will be addressed, even without anybody telling you anything, sir. So what we're going to do is that, and that okun is time. What they have been doing cannot be compared to how long they have left. They've already gave themselves expiry dates. You said somebody declared Yoruba Nation a few days ago, Abi. Others are waiting for December 31st, sir. So maybe the one you heard a few days ago is the pre-declaration. There's another one. They even said they have signed a security deal with the Biafrans on social media. They signed pacts.
Hold on.
Declaration.
Wait. Maiyegun. You know what Maiyegun? Wait. You know what this woman said on here?
What did she say?
She came on here and said she already has interim government today. She has chief of naval staff, chief of army staff. How can you be saying such implicated things without?
I don't think she's the problem. I don't think she's the problem. I think the people listening to her are the problem. Sure, you get. So I don't think she's the problem. I've seen grown-up people. Esa, mo ti rí àwọn èèyàn tó jágbàlagbà. Kọ̀tẹ́rà ń sọ fún mi tó ń kẹ́yìn lára yìí. Kọ̀tẹ́ ń sọ tó ń kẹ́yìn lára yìí. Mo ti rí àwọn àgbàlagbà tó ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ wípé Ọlọ́run ló ń bá èèyàn kan sọ̀rọ̀. Èèyàn Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ti sọ fẹ́ ní pé Yorùbá Nation ti dé mo ní láì ṣe pé bóyá pé wèrè ní mi màá. Níbi tí mo dẹ̀ la ojú dé tí mo dẹ̀ dé yìí láyé mi yìí ṣá. Èèyàn kan á dẹ̀ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa níbi ìyẹn ló pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń bí èmi náà nílẹ̀gbẹ́ kan pé it is time to educate the people. They are misleading, but mo ti realize wípé a máa fún wọn ní time díẹ̀ sí ni ó ti ẹ̀yìn sìn wàláì ìtókù òpó ẹ̀ mọ́ ẹ máa rí bó gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe máa implode because ẹ máa yẹn parọ́ fún yín majority of them are already cooking. The reason why their declaration or what have you on social media is not working yet, they're going to shift it to February. Okay, they will be waiting for that something should happen in Nigeria election so they can say it's them. That's that. Sure, you get. And their mugus as well will continue to say, oh, we are hoping. Now they're going to move that if that thing happen according to their plan, and that's how they'll be shifting it. But they won't have that chance at the end of this month. At the end of this year. So am I worried? Don't worry yourself. If you want to
thank you, comrade.
She get in see. Outplay around very soon. But I feel same. But give them time. It's just a matter of time.
Man, I've given so much to this. All right.
God bless you. Can stay safe, eh? Now I am gonna take one more. I want you to take me and color us. There's so many people who feel like this whole thing is being turned into a joke. Sure you get. Hello, Baba.
In fact, it's to a full to sort of thing because I want to take it personal you. I want one bikini. It's one no announce. It's one no with the announce. I take a few about it. December 31st, the auditor. So, what you say? I want to just son in Ule. kóníkálukú jẹ́ afárábalẹ̀.
ẹ sà tẹ bá mọ adúrú bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe ń bára wọn jà lábẹ́lẹ̀ tí mo máa ń tẹnumọ́ yìí pé ẹ mọ̀ kọ́ sà ní pé tí bá wo gbogbo ìjà yẹn àwọn misunderstanding tẹ̀ ń rí yẹn àtàwọn kan tó ti lọ yá ẹnu tí ò yẹ kán sọ nǹkan tó yẹ kán sọ a máa ṣe gbangba báyìí wọ́n wá fi pressure yẹn léra wọn lórí náà gbogbo yẹn ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lábẹ́lẹ̀ tó yẹ pé gbogbo ìkọ́ táwọn èèyàn ń sọ ń pa ara wọn ó pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó ń prompt mi personally wípé ó dàbí pé ó yẹ ká tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí àwọn nǹkan kan so that ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ máa ra irọ́ àtẹni tó fẹ́ ra òótọ́ they can choose what they want kò ṣe rí nǹkan tó ń lọ lábẹ́lẹ̀ kò ṣe é rìkọ́ọ̀dù kò ṣe é gbọ́ǹta aláti tanná sí at some point.
ẹ tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ Maiyegun ẹ jẹ́ kí n wọlé sáàrin yìí n tẹ́bi kan tí mo notice lórí ọ̀rọ̀ àárín kìíní.
ẹ ní sùúrù fún mi o ẹ má bínú ẹ fún mi ní ìṣẹ́jú kan kí lorúkọ ẹ kámẹ́rà mi wà disconnected so hang on so ẹ má kúrò lórí fóònù just stay there yeah. Sorry about that. Can you line me airdrop? No. Sorry, camera airdrop icon our cable and so yeah. I'm listening to you, sir. Go on, yeah.
Okay. Ohun tí mo fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn wá jẹ́ ká mọ̀ ni wípé ṣebí ìyá yìí tẹ́ ń sọ pé wọ́n wá jákè kínní yìí náà òun náà ló mú ká ṣe petition jáde.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ṣebí lára petition yìí náà ó ní nǹkan tó mú jáde fún wa náà ẹ̀. Tí gbogbo wa náà àǹtọ́ àná ṣe èèyàn ní gbogbo wa káwọn èèyàn jẹ́ ká ní sùúrù èèyàn ní gbogbo wa ẹni tó kó gbogbo wa papọ̀ mọ́ kínní yìí olóyè Sunday Igboho ni ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe mistake ni.
Àbí o kò sẹ́ni tó lè ṣe mistake o.
So kí ló jẹ́ ká máa farabalẹ̀ tọ́rọ̀ bá dé ṣùgbọ́n tó jẹ́ káwa máa tẹ̀lé Maiyegun ni pé a mọ̀ pé tí Maiyegun bá tojú bọ̀ àmọ́ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ èsì tí Maiyegun wá sọ èsì tí Maiyegun wá fún ẹnìyẹn sí ó wá jẹ́ kí n mọ̀ pé yes à ń follow right place láti tẹ̀lé because bí mo ṣe wo program yẹn báyìí mo ṣáà gbé kí ní ẹ̀sìn náà ọpọlọ pé kí ni máa yìí bàbá yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo fẹ́ kẹ́ sọ gan-an ló jáde yẹn Ọlọ́run kí ká ní sùúrù ojú lè rán rèé.
ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan personally àwa kan wà tó jẹ́ pé ní tòótọ́ ẹ gbọ́ àwa so passionate nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀ Yorùbá yẹn kò yé yín àwa tí a dẹ̀ èmi ò lè sọ gbogbo èèyàn bọ̀ àwa kan wà tó jẹ́ pé a mọ process tó take tá máa sọ pé path wa rèé o tá bá fẹ́ gba Yorùbá nation ṣùgbọ́n ìyẹn ò wá cancel effort àwọn èèyàn wa táwọn náà ń ṣe láti jẹ́ because a lè downplay wọn o ẹ gbọ́ mi báyìí ṣùgbọ́n àwọn nǹkan kan ti wà tí àwọn èèyàn wa ti lọ jábọ́ ẹ̀ táwọn èèyàn ti dì mú wọ́n wá fi ń bi wọ́n sìn yín nísìnyí ansa yẹn ò wá bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀ mọ́ so àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní make up oríṣiríṣi ó ti yé yín bóyá nǹkan tó ṣe sọ fún wa ni pé torí pé nǹkan báyìí ni bóyá torí nǹkan tó ṣe ó ti yé yín sìn na gbogbo speculation yẹn ó ti wá lè débi pé àwọn kan ti wá ń believe speculation ọ̀hún náà ó ti wá spread débi pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń ṣe fídíò wípé àwọn ò ṣe Yorùbá nation torí Ìgbòho kẹlẹ̀ mọ́ bó ṣe bí ní ẹ̀ ṣe ti deep tó ìyẹn dẹ̀ lèmi ṣe fẹ́ stop ẹ̀ pé tá bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní yànnà náà ẹ̀ ń sìn yín o ẹ gbọ́ bóyá èyí tán ti sọ damages tó ti cause already à tètè fèwé mọ́ ń sìn yẹn ni èmi ń sọ o mo rí pé ó dàbí pé tá bá tètè ṣe náà ń gbà mí a lè má meet nǹkan tá fẹ́ target tá fẹ́ jẹ́ kó purpose tí mo torí ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan tí fẹ́ ṣe yẹn ṣẹ̀gẹ́ tí ń sìn ó dá pé à á kúkú fún wọn ní ìṣẹ́jú díẹ̀ mọ́ kóníkálukú túbọ̀ sápá ẹ̀ kóníkálukú túbọ̀ ṣe títí ẹ̀ then àwa nà mọ̀ bó ṣe lọ rèé o.
bó ṣe ń lọ ni.
lójú tèmi ni ẹni náà because àwọn èèyàn kan àtọ̀fẹ́ ní sùúrù ẹ̀ o. wọ́n ká dáadáa ní báyìí wọ́n kó gò dání wọ́n kó everything dání ni táwọn bá rí bàbá Akíntúndé táwọn bá rí ìyá Onítìrí táwọn bá rí Sunday Igboho táwọn bá gbogbo ẹ̀ ló wà lọ́wọ́ mi ń bì yìí mo kàn ń wò pé ṣó ti tó yẹn ni.
àwọn èèyàn ti ṣe rí ìgbà míì tí ogun bá fẹ́ ṣẹ́ àwa lè ṣé táwa ti ń bá bọ̀ látẹ̀yìn yẹn ti wá tó kù yìí àti táwa ti ń bá bọ̀ lẹ́yìn wo ló tó pọ̀ jù. So, ètẹ́rí kìíní kankan ni èmi kan notice ní ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Tẹ́mi ìgbà tí wípé ìdẹ̀ súnmọ́ wọn, ó jẹ́ kí n máa ní sùúrù fún ni pé àárín bàbá Akíntóyè àti Umahi kò àwọn ni ká tètè jẹ́ kí kìíní yẹn ká tètè kò sí ìlú tí òkè ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ kò sẹ́bí tí ò ti ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bẹ̀tẹ̀ àwọn ni ká tètè lo ọgbọ́n àgbàlagbà wọn ká tètè fi correct ẹ̀ because tó bá fọ́ ká tó lè rí ìsàpadà máa pẹ́.
A ṣe díẹ̀.
Ó máa pẹ́ o kí ni ẹ bá fọ́ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́. Maiyegun Ọlọ́run ní pàlákà yín à ń gbádùn yín gan ni o.
I mean if ìlọsíwájú làwọn fẹ́ progress la fẹ́ result la fẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n tabara àwọn èèyàn tó bá di kọ́ńtà nínú rẹ̀ sí wa ẹ̀jẹ̀ àtètè sọ káyé ní pọ́n mi sápẹ̀rẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni tòótọ́ ni mo support yẹn.
Good.
Mo support ẹ.
So thank you so much sir. Can you nice evening.
Ó dàárọ̀.
Ó dàárọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àtẹ̀yìn náà.
Yes sir. So mo ní another person on the line. I hope pé kò ní jẹ́.
Hello Maiyegun.
Princess báwo ni. How are you?
Good evening, I'm fine.
Alẹ́ nìyẹn o, báwo ni ilé, báwo làwọn èèyàn wà o? How are you?
Ìbàdàn ni mo wà.
Yeah, ṣe travel. Padà sí Èkó lálẹ́ yìí.
No. Okay, I'm glad to see you there.
Dípẹ́ máa lọ máa ṣe fundraiser fún ransom o. Ṣé ti get bẹ́ẹ̀? Ìyẹn ló yẹ sọ pé don't get high on your own drugs ni o. Ẹ má di pé ìtẹ̀ ń pín message, tẹ̀ ń pín wisdom, tẹ̀ ń sọ fáwọn èèyàn pé be careful. We need to be. Kwajẹ́ ìlànà máa sọ pé help o.
Be careful, be careful.
Yeah?
Ẹni láti wà careful.
Bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn.
Mo wà careful bí o.
Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ wà careful. So báwo ni báwo everything o?
Dada ni Maiyegun. See.
You want to be part of it tonight as well? Please go on, ma'am.
Yes, I just joined actually.
Oh.
I joined when the other man that talked about Mama Onitiri. Yeah.
Yep.
That was when I joined.
Right.
And Maiyegun, I like.
Just about 3 minutes ago, yeah. It's just that case, somebody just came into Lati mind the one by that wasn't what we are talking about tonight, by the way, just so you know.
Really?
But
it's been pending. It has been pending. I've been wanting you to say something about it, but when I noticed you didn't say it, therefore important to talk about, yeah?
No. Sherry Timoba ma share series lori e, Yoruba ni mo ma fi share series yen. Do you understand? Now, Timoba shetan, we expect some follow-up as well. It's going to be series on what is going on with the Yoruba nation struggle. Who are the actors? Who are sabotaging it? Who are those?
Because yeah, I think you were just being respectful when you said something like they downplay role anybody. If you are so bad sabotage struggle here.
Say it exactly.
And if you sabotage struggle here, mo ní fọ̀rọ̀ sábẹ́ àwọn sọ fún wọn tí ò rán wọn ṣẹ́. Àwọn àgbàlagbà iná lọ bà gbogbo nǹkan yìí jẹ́ débi tó bàjẹ́ dé. Kí obìnrin àgbàlagbà kan máa wá síbí kó máa sọ pé ẹ̀mí sọ fún mi pé ẹ̀mí gàrí ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi dòdò.
Is it for Gary? Or is it for Eba?
Ẹ̀mí sọ fún mi pé wọ́n gbé wá fún mi tání. Wo Maiyegun, mo fẹ́ bínú lálẹ́ because I had a...
Everybody calm down. She get Alagbade Doyin tó pè wọlé. Tó bá ní chance ni. Tó bá rí ìyá Onítìrí yẹn níbi tó ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́ lẹ́ǹkan ó lè ti dà ní punch bí mẹ́wàá. So ẹ̀yin kan ti ń wọnú ẹ̀mí lọ báyìí sí. Wọ́n ní ká ní sùúrù. They say we should relax.
Èmi ò wọnú ẹ̀mí àwa mọ àwọn agùsì. A mọ àwọn ìyá Onítìrí dáadáa bí ẹ̀yin owó wa ni. Majority àwọn ará bíi Maiyegun, you know I know them.
Very much.
Whatever it is they stand for, you know I know it.
Every bit of it.
But mama wò wọ́n ni. Nígbà tí àgbàlagbà tí ò ṣe pàgbàlagbà ń ṣe ara. Tí ò ṣe pé wọ́n tẹ wèrè mọ́ ẹ̀bà fàgbàlagbà. tí àgbàlagbà wọn tí ò fẹ́ ṣẹ̀kẹ́ ródóródó bí oyún músù. Tẹ̀lé declare ìlú nínú ìlú. Ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí n máa gba Ògbómọ̀ṣọ́ lọ sí Kútọ́nù o. Ìyí tó bá fẹ́ ya wèrè ní this is the same person that said they were ọlọ́wọ́ bá sọ fún mi pé ó sọ fún mi pé tó bá máa declare ọmọ kékeré lẹ́ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ́ grandson yín kó lọ declare ẹ̀yìn àgbàjá ti jà sí rábàdà yìí.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ bínú.
Kí ni gbogbo kàtìkàtì wọn wọ̀ yìí?
Ẹ̀dẹ̀lẹ̀ bínú. Okay. Ẹ sọ kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ mo fẹ́ grab ẹ̀. Ṣọ́n sọ pé ọmọ kékeré ló máa Ọlọ́run sọ pé ọmọ kékeré ló máa declare àbí kí nìyẹn mi understand. Èwo nìyẹn kí nìyẹn bá wọn náà.
Ṣọwọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn wa religion ló máa fi bà ìgbésí ayé wọn jẹ́. Irú àwa ń sìn. Kò sí ọ̀tọ́ lè gbọ́rọ̀ religion wá fún mi. Bá wù mí máa kírun nulẹ̀, bá wù mí máa gbé Bible máa kà. Tó bá tọ́ bá rí ibi tó ti ń bọ fá máa dáṣì wọn lówó ń bẹ iṣẹ́ ṣe ní. Tradition mi ni. Nobody is going to take it away from me. Until táwọn èèyàn wá bá wà liberated from the Ọlọ́run sọ fún mi pé wọ́n gbé ìran yẹn wá fún mi. Ta ni ẹ tó ń gbé ìran wá fún ẹ? Ta ni ẹ gan-an?
Àti pé kí ló ń rọ Yorùbá nation pẹ̀lú pé mo gbọ́.
Pẹ̀lú religion kí ló kàn yẹn pẹ̀lú ní Ọlọ́run sọ pé kẹ́ má declare Yorùbá nation yẹn fúnra yín. Ọlọ́run sọ fún pọ́mọ kékeré ọkùnrin ló máa pé grandchild yìí kó declare. Pé sẹ́wọ̀n fún títè. Exactly. Tọ́mọ tí grandchild yìí bá ti bọ́ta tẹ́tí declare tí ò ti sí ìkọ̀kọ̀ àwọn èèyàn kò ń ṣe bálabàla ó ń ṣe bálabàla àgbàlagbà tó ń ṣe láńgbáláńgbá.
Princess hang on.
Àwọn àgbàlagbà tó bá yẹ wọ́n ní kó má sọ̀rọ̀ ságbàlagbà. Ṣé Maiyegun àwọn tájọ lọ sílé ìwé tó ń parọ́ ní school nígbà yẹn? Àwọn tájọ lọ sílé ìwé tí wọ́n ń jalè nígbà yẹn Maiyegun? Àwọn tájọ lọ sílé ìwé tá a rí pé kò ń ṣe kórí wọ́n pé tààràtàrà náà. Ṣé kò ń ṣe gbogbo ala ti dàgbà ń sìn ni? Maiyegun ṣé wèrè ò kí ń dàgbà ni?
Wèrè ń dàgbà tó bá live long.
Ṣé onírò ò kí ń dàgbà ni? Ṣé apọ̀dà ò kí ń dàgbà ni? Ṣé olè ò kí ń dàgbà ni?
Wọ́n ń dàgbà tó bá live long.
Àwọn gbogbo wọn tó hard owó tó hard dọ́là tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ibì kan mo ti ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n ní bàbá wèrè kan ó $60,000 ló fi sanwó fáwọn èèyàn, a former president of this country. Dọ́là ló fi ń sanwó sí. Dọ́là ti date is as back as 2007. Ṣé lè la fẹ́ máa ṣe ni? Wọ́n sọ pé gbogbo àwọn ará bí ìyá máa fi ń ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ lẹ́yìn. Wọ́n á kó ẹ̀kẹ́ àti pancake wá sórí YouTube. Wọ́n á máa vomit trash. Gbogbo yẹn á dẹ̀ máa pọ̀ bí ó yẹ kó rí àwọn èèyàn wá pé jù báyẹn lọ. There is no referendum lè declare nínú ìlú o.
Tẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ orí pípé, just mentioning orí pípé tẹ̀sán sí yẹn. Let me tell you something. In one of the things that actually really got me a little bit worried, okay, ó ní pé wọ́n sọ fún àwọn èèyàn wa pé ní on the 20th of November, ṣé ń gbọ́, Bàbá Akíntúndé, Olóyè Sunday Igboho, Bàbá Adéníran, màmá wa Onítìrí, ṣẹ̀gẹ́tì ń sìn, Màmá Ẹ̀mí.
Màmá yín gbé yé Maiyegun, màmá mi wà mí tó wà.
Ní sùúrù jàre, princess, ní sùúrù, àwọn èèyàn sọ sí pé ká má ti sọ di kìnnìkẹ́ body calm down. And you can fire from all sides in like that. Big battle play out Mexican. Calm down. So okay. Right? You come and solve me pé Maiyegun ṣé mo wà aware wípé this November 20, Yoruba Nation is coming. I said, that would be great to tell me about it. Mo nǹkan tó sọ ni. Ó ní pé àwọn leader wa ṣé ń gbọ́. Wọ́n ti agree pé Michelama take over Lagos third mainland bridge yẹn. Èèyàn bí 70 million ma dìde from all over Yoruba land. Ṣé ń gbọ́. Ama take over third mainland bridge. Ẹ má rẹ́rìn, ẹ má dẹ̀ sọ anything for now. Ẹni sùúrù. Ma mute yín o, princess. Ma mute yín o. Ẹni sùúrù. So wọ́n máa lọ sórí third mainland bridge in large numbers, yeah? And then ẹ máa take over Papa yẹn náà in large numbers. Lagos Airport in large numbers. Lagos Ibadan Expressway in large numbers. Now, tí wọ́n bá ti wá declare pé Yoruba nation now, yeah. So, táwọn sójà bá ti dé tó ti ń yìnbọn, tó ń tí helicopter everything wá yẹn, the first set of people, another set, àwọn yẹn máa take over àwọn police station, àwọn military barrack kọ̀ọ̀kan, because àwọn èèyàn wà níbẹ̀ tó wà nù sójà, tó wà nù police. Wọ́n kàn máa ṣí gate barrack yẹn lẹ̀ tó máa ní àmọ́ rèé o, ẹ kó bọn o. Ṣòye yín sìn pé gbogbo yẹn lọ ti settle Maiyegun. Pé so now tí ibi tó wá ti wá ń ja ìjà yẹn lọ, ẹ̀wọ̀n kó dẹ̀ ti di Yorùbá nation nìyẹn. Kò sí Nàìjíríà mọ́ ni mo ní ẹ sà ṣé ẹ ṣì wà ní Spain ó náà wà ní Spain. Mo nígbà tó ń sọ ilé ilé ń sọ ní gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ ń sọ pé wọ́n náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ yẹn. Ó ní yẹ wọ́n fẹ́ fi ń ṣe human shield. Ṣé you get? Ó àmọ́ nǹkan tó wá bá gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ nǹkan tó bá gbogbo ẹ̀jẹ̀ ni pé gbà tó di on the 20 wọ́n expect call látọ̀dọ̀ bàbá Akíntóyè, call látọ̀dọ̀ Ìgbòho and other people. Ibẹ̀ yẹn lọ ti sọ wípé ẹ má ti jẹ́ ń sọ, ó dà pé mo ti fẹ́ máa tẹnu bọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lìyẹn, má jẹ́ ń ti tẹ̀ ó ṣe yín sìn. So ìgbà tí wọ́n wá tí bàbá Akíntóyè ò gba aago, tó lóye ò gba aago, everybody ò gba aago, bí wàá la ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn pé it is either kò yẹ pé wọ́n ń parọ́ fún wọn ni or not, ó yẹ yín sìn. Pé ibi tọ́rọ̀ dé yìí, ó dàbí pé àwọn bàbá Akíntóyè ti gbowó lọ́wọ́ Nàìjíríà lọ ṣe fẹ́ declare. Àwọn ìgbà ti gbowó ṣẹ́ máa
bàbá Akíntóyè ló jọjọ gbọ́n.
So ó ti wá di pé àwọn tá fẹ́ fi gba Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti wá ń lérí pé táwọn bá mú bàbá, táwọn bá mú ṣé you get? Lábẹ́lẹ̀ ń sìn ni o, ni mo ṣe sọ pé táwọn bá tètè ya ṣe nǹkan kan sí ń sìn. Ọlọ́mọ ẹ̀kọ́ yẹ pé ẹ jẹ́ hold on bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, princess. Human shield.
Èmi mọ orí payroll tí àwọn tó wà lórí kinní mo mọ orí payroll tí wọ́n wà. There are some things that are hidden to a lot of us. And there are some things tí àwa kan mọ̀ tó dẹ̀ dá wa lójú ju kú lọ. Jẹ́ ká máa ṣe báwọn èèyàn ní ká gbé sùúrù jẹ. A ti gbé sùúrù jẹ, a máa wo ohun tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ náà. Maiyegun but a sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀ dànù. You understand what I'm saying? A sọ̀rọ̀ ṣe ò kí ń sọ̀rọ̀ dànù. Màá dalẹ̀ níbẹ̀ náà lálẹ́.
Hold on, because ẹ̀mọ̀ kan sì ní pé like I said, anybody tó bá push something too much ń sìn, àgàgà tó bá jẹ́ pé o ní voice tó ṣe díẹ̀, to put it on you. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀yin náà, ẹ̀yin lẹ́fà. It's because bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe gbá yẹn, link ní ọ̀ṣẹ́ work.
Nǹkan confusion tó fẹ́ gbé wá initially rèé, ó ní mo yẹ sọ pé ká avoid kìíní nígbà yẹn tó lọ́ fẹ́ declare, mo ní lè declare ìlú without referendum. Àwọn èèyàn wọn tó ń tẹ̀lé wọn bí ajá lékòókò, àwọn yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbó bí shootless bulldog nínú comment section mi kú mo ní wá favour wá sílé anybody. Mo tí mo dẹ̀ máa jẹ́ níbi iṣẹ́ wa Maiyegun yìí ti máa jẹ́ ohun tí máa ní ó máa ń tẹ́ mi lọ́rùn gan. So whatever it is, in fact kí nǹkan tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi kéré kó gbé gbogbo ayé yìí lọ́wọ́ mi ní wá bá ẹ. I am not like that, mi ìran èèyàn ń ṣẹ́. Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbọ́ǹbẹ̀ yẹn gbígbó wọn sìn ọ ti fẹ́ bá wọn á pín gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn lójú. Kò sí tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ fẹ́ declare ìlú nínú ìlú. Treasonable offence ni wọ́n á pa son of a bitch rí lára. Wọ́n á pa pátápátá sí lára. Ẹ fẹ́ bá ìjọba fà nínú ìlú. Ìjọba tó níbọn tó ní gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣé rò pé ọlọ́pàá tó kó yẹn ṣe rò pé láti fi defend ẹ̀yin ni? It is to bring control. Wọ́n á control ilé ayé yín pa. Wọ́n máa ń gbọ́ dàrọ̀.
Ó dàrọ̀ princess. Ẹ jẹ́ n gbé last call mi dẹ̀ èmi náà máa sọ pé ó dàrọ̀ nìyẹn. So hello there. Bàbá o.
Maiyegun èèyàn mi.
Bàbá àgbàlagbà, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you so much.
Brilliant. So, báwo ni, well, any Thanksgiving anyway, ṣé yẹ kí n bèrè pé ṣe lọ́wọ́ ṣe báwo ni ṣe?
Bèrè bẹ́ẹ̀ mo lọ sí iṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ yìí o.
Ẹ̀yin medical.
Nítorí pé mo sọ pé máa ní special assignment.
Right.
Mo ní special assignment. Àwọn ọ́fíìsà mi kan tí mo máa send lọ sáwọn unit here and there about 12 hours drive ni wọ́n lọ. So mo lọ bẹ̀. Nígbà tí máa fi délé mo kàn òjò rọ̀. Nígbà tí máa délé mo kàn jókòó sínú ilé ni mo wò wọn bá ṣe ń ṣe turkey gan nínú ilé mi ò lè jẹ.
Kí ló dé? Tired as in after the whole day, yeah?
Tired ni ó rẹ̀ mí.
So that means you had to drive almost maybe 12 hours fúnra yín àbí àwọn tí àwọn
No.
drive? Okay.
No. àwọn tí mo send lo drive èmi drive 1 hour padà sí
So
1 hour
what can I get it now? Well, fair enough. I'm glad you made it tonight because in the last call I meet tonight, so we're gonna call it tonight soon.
Oh, okay. Maiyegun.
Yes, sir.
Mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbóhùn wọ́n ní ká fún ẹ ní $20 million.
Ẹ gbé kinní yìí wá èmi ló kàn òun dà.
A gbé kinní yẹn bọ̀.
Ẹ gbé kinní yìí wá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ 20 million. Ẹ mú ìyàwó èèyàn tó wà lórí ibi tó yẹ pé ọmọ Madi Darocha ni for the 2 weeks. Mama pín owó ni. Mama pín owó ni.
In fact,
$20 million.
In fact,
Mama pín owó every day ni. But wọ́n fi ń lọ mi ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ gbé wá ẹ gbé kinní yìí wá.
Aṣẹ̀gbóhùn yẹn ni aṣẹ̀gbọ́ ni.
Ẹ bá mi sọ fáwọn ohun yẹn pé kó jẹ́ kó yá kíákíá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kó má late.
Kó yá kíá.
Kó bá mi ṣe wọ́n ní higher denomination ṣẹ́gẹ́ ẹ̀ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá ń sọ fún wọn. Ẹni mo ní kó má ṣe ní any small currency. Mi fẹ́ 100 kó jẹ́ ẹ bá ń jíṣẹ́.
Àwọn ẹlẹ́lẹ́yà àwọn onírànlọ́rọ̀.
Wọ́n sọ wá di what for you?
Maiyegun. Ó mọ one thing ni wípé nígbà tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ irú àwa tá a nọ́kàn àti lọ léyìí. Adáwó sáwọn òbí kan ò Maiyegun adáwó sáwọn òbí kan ò tọrọ mú sọ fún yín o.
Ṣé na today?
Adáwó sáwọn òbí kan ò.
Bàbá.
At the end of the day kí ni wọ́n mú bọ̀? Wọ́n wá declare Yorùbá nation wọ́n sọ French wọ́n sọ mo rẹ́rìn báyìí mo ní ṣé bí wọ́n ṣe ń declare orílẹ̀-èdè lélẹ̀.
Ni wọ́n sọ kí ni joke ni ẹ mọ̀ kò yẹ kó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn but mo ti ń try ẹ mọ̀ kí mo ti ń gbẹ́nu sí lẹ́nu bí àwọn bí oṣù mélòó sẹ́yìn tí bá ti ń gbọ́ tó ti ń mention kí ni máa ní ẹ má ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ń sìn ẹ ní power kankan the only power you have is the power of the media which is helping you to mobilization ṣó yẹ yín sìn you are nothing ẹ jà sọ clearly in the scheme of things you guys are nothing.
Àwọn èèyàn kan ti believe wọ́n ti ready àwọn èèyàn kan ready gan.
Nígbà tí mo ra àwọn èèyàn tó ń pè mí lórí ẹ̀sà ìgbà tí mo ra àwọn èèyàn tó ń pè mí lórí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ believe pé àwọn èèyàn believe wọn for real like wọ́n believe wọn gidi ni o àwọn kan wà tó yẹ pé bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí inú ń bí wọn lọ́wọ́ pé torí ṣe là ń sound like pé declaration yẹn ò ní meaning or kò ní gbà kò láwọ wọn láìpẹ́ because wọ́n believe it for all these weeks pé that's it it's going to happen telling them that it's not true bàbá ẹ̀dọ̀ta wọn nìyẹn but again.
Àwọn believe àwa ojú bá ti wá nígbà tó bá ṣe
tó bá ojú máa ti wá nǹkan tá fẹ́ ni náà ẹ̀sà àwọn èèyàn wa gan gbà mí oyè yín sìn àwọn tó bá ń sọ orú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn ọlọ́pọlọ ni wáyé tójú ṣe máa ti anybody inú àwọn èèyàn tó ń sọ pé ẹja gba Yorùbá níṣẹ́ kò má tẹ̀ ẹni tó gbà do you understand but what we are saying to you is that pé ó ní process gbogbo tó ń ṣe yìí is a pure scam and all that and it's misleading so it is time to pé kó tó rubbish effort àwọn èèyàn tó wà genuinely àwọn èèyàn dáwọ́ wọn sí náà ẹ̀sà owó mi tó wà nù gbogbo kínní náà kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ £500 náà as in ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń lu figure £250 ni mo fi promote £250 ni mo fi promote petition tó ń sọ yẹn God knows how many thousands of people or tens of thousands of people that signed because of that. So gbala invest here and there ṣé ká tó wá sọ nípa àwọn èèyàn tá kó owó fún láti fi help out of the persecution and all that. So I invest in gbogbo kini. So when we see it turn into a joke, we need to call caution, like for real.
Come bára wọn dà sọ́hùn. Ọmọ Yorùbá là wà, bàbá mi Yorùbá ni, ìyá mi Yorùbá ni. Báwo nínú mi ò ṣe ní dùn? Tó má gba Yorùbá ni.
Wáyé Tinubu máa ṣe bàjẹ́ pé ó gbà.
Báwo nínú mi ò ṣe ní dùn?
Inú nǹkan tí gbogbo wa ń wá kọ́ nìyẹn ni.
Mo láwọn èèyàn kan bí tá a jọ sọ̀rọ̀ pé tán bá gba Yorùbá nation lénìí ó ní ìhun táwa ti plan láti mú lọ pé òkè ẹ̀kọ́ contribution ti wà lélẹ́yìí tàbí introduce.
èrò pọ̀lẹ̀ bàbá ìyẹn ló jẹ́ pé ẹni tó bá ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe ń dùn àwọn kan nìyẹn pé ó dàgbà tó ti yẹ pé wọ́n ti take advantage emotion really especially diasporans Yorubas in diaspora we are so passionate about that Yoruba nation they know it. So it's like they are milking it. Now they have no answer. But like I said, we'll give them time. A little more. Tiny bit. Bye.
Níbi báyìí. Wọ́n ṣe mọ̀ pé bàkan mo sọ pé bàbá Ṣòwòrẹ́ náà ń pè mí. Wọ́n pè mí bàbá Ṣòwòrẹ́ bàbá Yorùbá náà ń pè mí.
Bàbá Yorùbá nation. Àní mo lọ sí party ní London. Mo lọ sí party ní London, yeah. So there's this, you know, this woman, like a middle-aged woman. So about me.
Okay.
On ya pay Maiyegun. On the Irama. Shan Kiwasha and Lema. Maiyegun. So if it's so lawyer, ni pa pe Yoruba nation. But I was I jara won ni pe lóòótọ́ ni Maiyegun sọ pa Yoruba nation. She get. But Maiyegun's diary, at Maiyegun with all his actions and all that too. You could tell. Maiyegun diary. Omo Yoruba tata mo ni ka pe Yoruba nation now ma. Am I worry?
No.
She get. Just say it. Because I want you come out to just pay personally wherever you go to. One more bit stand see. And they will say it. Maiyegun is for Yoruba nation. Sure you get.
Nation.
And Koshe hide. Yeah, I agree.
Koshe about me, Koshe hide now. But I can hide. Say Maiyegun friend. The people of Maiyegun. I'm on what I say now.
Ni ori street here in the last 3 years. So I'm on that touch life.
Now,
yes, sir.
Money passport be by you. American passport. The passport Nigeria,
a lot of people
draw the passport Yoruba.
A lot of people fair anymore.
Draw the passport Yoruba nation. And can also pay but declare
I was so the mockery of a thing. Like kini boni gbogbo yen ti bere.
Kan jawon dido ere omode ni.
So
Baba,
thank you very much. Hello, Jetoki. Share gets. Relax. I mean, today is still very much fresh. Waste. Thank you so much, sir. Can you nice evening. Now, I said you would be my last caller, but I quickly have to take this too. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
General.
Yes, sir. Bao ni o.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
See, General, you don't know yourself.
Okay.
And that is one of the things that is paining me about you.
Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe
no, wait.
Yes, sir.
Imagine somebody listening to you on Maiyegun Politico.
Yeah.
And went ahead and built out for somebody in Nigeria.
Is a tragedy.
Hello?
I'm with you, sir.
No, I'm not saying the tragedy. See, I'm looking at your impact. That is what I'm saying. See, sometimes Taban Shore, Taba, your bon Sebastian Shore, Taba carry along in your man, to your and so the person's goodwill should be respected and should be esteemed, and the person should be praised. Yes, consent ò ṣẹlẹ̀ sí rí gbogbo aláti ṣorí tó gbé tó dé gbà ṣe bó ṣe yẹ ká ṣe kò jọ bó ṣe yẹ kó jọ. But the person will be rewarded by God. That is it.
Ìyẹn ni Yorùbá ṣe ń sọ pé ẹni tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe àdúrà fún iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ tí iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń ṣépè fún ti ẹ̀yìn sìn eventually iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ó máa ṣépè fún ni àbí báwo ló ń sọ pé ẹni tí ó ń ṣèkà táwọn aráyé ń ṣàdúrà fún iṣẹ́ owó àmà.
No, there is nothing. You must reap what you sow. Exactly. It's not you shall reap.
It is what you sow that you reap.
So, Maiyegun,
yes,
number one, I am a disciple of time.
Bless you.
I'm telling you, number one disciple, because after God, the next is time.
It's time. It takes care of everything.
Time proves everything. Time proves everybody.
Yes.
So I love to allow time to prove everybody.
Yes.
But Maiyegun, we missed it somewhere, and I must tell you loud and clear this night.
Yes, sir.
See, the best way to fight error is to say the truth.
That is true.
When I was advising you, Maiyegun, I know Maiyegun Politico, you are about Nigeria. Give us one day on Yoruba nation. Let's use truth to silence these people. These people have tried it today because people like you kept quiet now. We will not attack them.
I know.
All we'll just be doing is we will be preaching our truth.
Yes.
So once you are saying it, you are not attacking anybody. You are just saying the right thing on your way. For instance, this is how a nation is gotten.
Yes.
This is a test that you will get a nation. But then you are saying that on your own. People that are saying rubbish, they will be naturally exposed and disgraced.
And fizzle out. I agree with you, sir.
But when I was advising you, you decided to say, maybe I was telling you to promote whatever. No, it's not so.
It is just to make, to always set the record straight so that people can be able to see what is real from what is just fiction. I agree with you. I agree. But here it is. Here is something. Yes, sir. There is something that I have learned. And like you said, time. You might have a good intention to do something. And the timing might work. No matter how good that intention is. If the time is wrong.
Yes, timing matters.
It's going to ruin it. Do you get that now?
Yes.
So, at the same time, sometimes, if you give time its chance, you are likely, and you are patient, you are likely to come across even more damning information that once I come out and start talking, sure you get, it will be so hard for anybody to refute anything I say. And I've always been like that, sure you know. But because of this sensitivity of this, Baba, because you know, say in Yoruba land, Ebu aloni tamu, tabonita noel, koto shebi owe enyan. So that's why you have to be very careful.
I'm with you.
Sherry Bugwauta and Soyi, Pata, and what they have done and what they are still doing and all the misleading and all that. There are people who believe them. Sometimes, if you don't let them unravel, before you tell them the truth they have been avoiding, you will be hitting a wrong chord. Instead of them listening to you, they will become defenders of that lie. Because nobody likes to be told that you've been scammed or discovering that you've been scammed. The shame, don't let people always want to admit. In this case, there are people that will never admit that they've been deceived. But if you don't let them unravel, you will never hit home with your message. So I'm bidding my time. For now, I'm baiting them. I'm giving them the hint because I am going to say a lot. And the a lot I'm going to say is not because I want to target anybody. It is just the roles that everyone has played in misleading the people. And if anybody now feels like, no, that's not what happened, though, Omo, then we take it to the next level, Baba. But it's time. I'm bidding my time.
General.
We have to do it.
General.
Baba.
General, you are talking of damage control. You are talking of damage control. What I'm saying is, and just the way you talk to us.
Yes.
And this is the roots. These are the things you will do when you want to get a nation. It will just be like an exposition. When people, and what you are saying is, Yoruba will learn, Hausa will learn, Niger Delta will learn. These are the ways. When people know that truth, people will believe error. When truth is not preached.
So they will have to feed on lies. I agree with you.
Yes, that is what I'm saying, that you need to do something now. Please, Maiyegun, I'm not commanding. You need to do something now. You and Princess can do it. You can appear. What are there are fundamental steps when you want to get a nation.
You know one thing, sir. You know one thing.
Yes. Yes.
You cannot in any way pass this message very well to the people with what I have observed. You know what gave birth to all of this is because we have people who want to listen to who want to hear something, and they have people who tell them what they want to hear. Okay, you won't. At least you can testify to this, that on Maiyegun's diary Politico, I have repeatedly stated different process that could lead into us, getting a Yoruba nation. But do you know the problem? While I'm explaining, doing all this explanation, right? You will see people who have spent hours listening to ignorant people, telling them all manner of impracticable things. And right there, they will be saying, if you now say, but this whole thing doesn't make any sense, they will say, it's because you think you are the only smart one. Everybody can. There are so many ways. There are so many options that we can. You know what I mean? So when you now look at the options, hang on, sir. When you now look at the options they are talking about,
I'm with you.
Here you get now. So when you now look at the options they are talking about, you realize that these are the options of ignorant things, misleading information, lies, and all that they have been fed with. Now, they must be neutralized, completely neutralized. And if they don't change, they must be destroyed. That's exactly why I'm coming out with a banger on them. It's going to be something like serious. Like I said, it's serious. And until they fizzle out, completely out of the way, there's nothing you tell people that will really get digested by them. A lot of people listen quite well, right? But we want real more people to listen. And these are the people sabotaging that, lying, making declarations that they can't really defend or back in any way, right? And doubling down on them. If they are not neutralized, sir, there's nothing you do about Yoruba nation on this case that will ever materializes. In my
Hello,
opinion,
sir.
You get what I mean?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
I didn't listen to you many years ago, but you realize one thing you did about Nigeria. You don't care what people say.
Yes.
You are consistent with the truth you know.
Yes.
Are you with me? That's why many people are endeared to you. You have shown consistencies for years. Maiyegun, that is the same thing with the truth. One thing is, there are some truths you will say. Yes. People will not appreciate it the year you say it. But because it's in diary, because it's in record, people will go back to the truth you have said.
Okay.
And it will be changing lives. Maiyegun, truth does not die. Your truth may not have effect today.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Your truth may not have effect today. Mm-hmm. Your truth must not have effect today. Truth must not die. And if there's any time you need to affirm the truth the more, you will not focus on Yoruba nation. Talk to the whole world. This is how a new nation emerged from the old nation. You just do your normal teaching. People will be enlightened from there, and they will be getting from this man. Maiyegun, now damage control you want to be doing now, and the earlier you don't delay. Leave Yoruba nation. Come to our platform. Let's interact again. What are the fundamental principles of getting a nation?
And then be consistent with that information as well until people get used to it.
Yeah! That's what you need. People will be getting to know the truth. They will be throwing away errors.
I agree with you. And you are going to see the difference soon as well on this. It's important that we keep
Don't focus Yoruba nation. Let's enlighten the people. We all want to get out of Nigeria.
Yes.
What are the things to do to get out of Nigeria? Igbos will learn from you. Mm-hmm. The Ijos will learn from you. People will come in and let's discuss what are the things we do.
Right. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to say once again, thank you so much for sharing that with me tonight. Okay?
Thank you.
And you.
And
you see the difference. Thank you so much. And you have a good one.
Thank you.
God bless you. Now, this is where we're going to draw the curtains. My time is so long, fast spent, and I'm going to say good night and then all the best. Don't forget, we have a big day tomorrow. Look forward to that. And good night from here.
Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary Maiyegun #1. Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary Maiyegun #1. Maiyegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Maiyegun Diary Maiyegun #1. Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube. Maiyegun Diary gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Maiyegun já wa sí. Maiyegun Diary #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Maiyegun máa wí. Maiyegun Diary #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Maiyegun Diary #1. Maiyegun Diary Politico. Maiyegun Diary #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Maiyegun. gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Maiyegun Diary na ibi number one. Àní Maiyegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Maiyegun Diary na ibi number one. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òwúrọ̀ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa wí. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀. Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran. Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Maiyegun ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sè mọ́bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì o. Ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n ní ràn.